And we're frozen.
No, I'm just frozen right now.
Okay, all right. Okay, and we're live actually. So welcome everyone. Happy Hump Day. Is it Hump Day today? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Hump day!
Yes. Happy Wednesday. Got my lovely co-host Carl here again, and we are gonna got quite a few. We always say that. We always got quite a few specials going on.
Yeah.
Every live.
That's the ongoing theme.
Yeah, it's the.
you know?
I mean, that's in spirit of holidays. That's coming up. We're doing giving a lot of freebies. Well, this is actually the first time that everyone, because we sometimes do a giveaway at the end of the live. This is the first time that everyone on this live will get a gift.
Without having to purchase anything.
Yeah, because I saw.
Because we've got some people that, man, the comments have been really sassy today, you know?
I know. So, Dr. Westwood, so a purchase is required for the free gift. The email seems misleading. If you have to buy something, it's not really free.
That's right. It's not free, right?
So it is truly free.
But that is incorrect.
Yeah, that is incorrect. So false. Gotta hide that comment right there. But so that just to clear up the air, that is not true. Anyone that's joining this live, that's why we said you might want to join this live if you want a free gift.
Free gift.
Everyone joining this live will get a free gift. A free gift for you.
Do we know what it
is?
is?
One for you. Yeah, we do. We know what it is.
But we're not gonna let the cat out of the bag
just yet. Just yet. All right.
But we're gonna make it rain free gifts.
Yes.
All right.
Everyone is gonna get a free gift. All right. And it's something good. It's something that a lot of people ask for. Something that a lot of people ask for, and it takes time. It takes material to do it.
Yes.
It's worth a good money. And
nice.
And a lot of people ask for it, and no purchase necessary to get that. All right, we will announce that shortly in the middle of this live. But for those of you that are joining us, we're live on is it YouTube? Yeah, we're YouTube and Facebook. No IG, no IG. All right, just YouTube and Facebook. All right, so already got people asking like, what do you get for free? Yeah, just stay tuned. We're gonna announce that soon.
You've got to stay till the end.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
And only if you stay till the end.
Yeah, we can tell people what it is shortly, and then to actually redeem it, you gotta stay till the end.
That's right.
All right. So Dr. Westwood that we just called out, he says, "I'm the king of sass." Well, yeah, that's why we called you out on your comments.
Well, there were others too, but that's okay.
Yeah.
He was not the only one.
Right. Okay, all right. And someone here says, "Yay, free creators for everyone." Wishful thinking, but
That's okay. You can wish.
Okay.
You can wish.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all right.
It's all right. All right, cool. So yeah, thank you guys for joining, and certainly you will be rewarded for being here. Instead of just getting a chance to get something for free, everyone joining today will get something for free. So tell your friends, share it. Yeah, everyone.
Everyone?
Yes, everyone, Carl.
Everyone.
Okay, all right, cool. So we got in store for you something cool today. Not only everyone's going to get a free gift, but what do you have in store for us, Carl? This is also something, very cool that you've done in the past. People are very intrigued by it, want to know how you do it. Tell us, give us a little sneak preview of what you're going to do.
We broke the internet.
Mm-hmm.
We broke the internet, I think it was last year.
Ooh.
By doing embossing.
Look at that.
So today,
ho, ho, ho.
So today on live TV, I'm gonna show you how to make this on a nice burgundy sweater.
With embroidery, right?
With embroidery.
This is not like an embossing machine or anything.
No, this
is embroidery.
If you were to do true embossing, like they do with these, they use dyes. And you have to have a whole special machine to do it, a lot of heat application. So there's a lot of things that go into it. But this is one way to do embossing at home with your embroidery machine, and it really takes minutes. So combining chroma digitizing and it took me like 5 minutes to make this design.
Okay.
Not even.
Okay, so
Not even.
so chroma is required to kind of make some adjustments on the digitizing.
But it's super easy. Though.
Okay.
So on Chroma Lux, I'm gonna walk you through it right now. You take Chroma Lux, you type in ho ho ho. You right click on it. You go create outline. You delete the middle part, and now you have your outline.
Nice.
You duplicate it.
Okay.
But instead of making your outline 0.00, you make it 0.08 so that it gives you a slight offset.
Okay.
So the first one is going to be your tack down. The second one is going to go around the letters, and it comes out just like this. So it gives you that nice puff right tight around the letters, and it's like super cool looking.
Oh, of course, of course. And especially that, you know, same color embossing on the you know, against the background.
That's right.
That's
and
very...
so you kind of want, you know, you can play this however you want. You can put you can use contrasting colors, or you use the same, just so that they have to really get closer to see.
Okay.
And by the way, I want to give a shout out to my Art in Motion Jiu-Jitsu guys that are watching right now, giving us some support. They're learning how to do this. You know, who knows? Maybe they take a machine home today.
Nice, nice. All right. And speaking of chroma, I mean, that can be the first thing that we announced, since you've been talking about chroma. We got a great deal on chroma going on right now, and then, you know, Carl, if you're gonna show them, you know, how to do chroma, or how to do this on Chroma Luxe, because you need the Chroma Luxe to...
Yeah, we're gonna make a video on that.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna make a video on that. We're not gonna do it here on the live, but we will do a video.
Okay, awesome. So you do need Chroma Luxe, which is the highest tier of Chroma digitizing software that we offer, to be able to kind of do this, you know, manually, because it's not just gonna be... There's some tools that you need from the digitizing software to achieve this. The offset, the tack down.
But it's so easy.
Right, it's easy, but you gotta have the right material, right tools to be able to make it happen. But with you know, it's you know, once you know what to do and you have the right software, the right tools to do it, this is super easy. We do have a and quite a few people have you know, taken advantage of this when Chroma was on sale. This is the steepest discount that we've given on Chroma Luxe, all right? Only available if you purchase or upgrade to Chroma Luxe. So the first code we're gonna drop is gonna be Lux40. Can we put that on the screen? Type it on the comments, put it on the screen somewhere. Lux40, so that's LUXE40. You can use it, you can use that code in two separate ways. You can go to Rechroma.com and purchase Chroma for the very first time there. Or if you already have Chroma, because you have Chroma Inspire from getting one of our machines, because it's included, Chroma, the entry-level tier is included with our embroidery machine packages. If you want to upgrade Chroma, you can go to chromaembroidery.com and use the same code, Lux40, and get your upgrade there. I believe dozens of people have already taken advantage of that to get their upgrades 40% off, all right? So just to clarify, for the upgrade, if you already have Chroma Inspire, which is $800, and Chroma Luxe is, the retail price is $2,500, you just pay the difference of $1,700, okay? To get the upgrade. But with the 40% off, you save 40% off of the $1,700. Right. So that's another like $680 bucks off.
That's awesome.
So you're getting Chroma Luxe for an additional like $1,000. You know, if you already have Chroma Inspire. If you don't have Chroma Inspire, and you're just buying Chroma Luxe for the very first time, and you want to get the highest tier of digitizing that we offer, you can go to, you know, Rechroma.com, or you can go to chromaembroidery.com and buy the license outright. You, instead of $2,500, you get 40% off, so you save $1,000. So you get it for $1,500. That's all right. So either way, you're paying about $1,000 extra for the upgrade, or $1,500 for Chroma Luxe, buying that for the very first time. So both of that, very good deals. All right, and it's LUXE, not LUX. Okay, LUXE. So LUXE. Can we change the code there? LUXE, so we don't confuse people.
Yeah.
All right.
Now, just to clarify things, you know, Inspire will get the job done when it comes to digitizing, right? It's going to get the job done, but time is of the essence. With Luxe, it takes the shortcuts, and I mean, it just gets you from point A to point B directly without having to do too many things. It's just a right click and convert. You know,
it's a lot quicker, and it opens up a bunch of other tools that you don't have.
It unlocks every single possible feature that you can get on Luxe. It unlocks the potential. You can do anything, and it just makes things so much faster, so much faster. Like you've got the steel stitch, you've got the wand, the magic wand, you've got
like the 3D almost like 3D preview kind of thing.
It'll do 3D puff. I could take this, convert it to 3D puff. It'll automatically take the underlay out. It'll automatically create my caps. So if you guys aren't exactly sure what to do with Luxe, I mean, it takes the guesswork out of it, and it takes the frustration out of it, and you can get your job done really quickly and it's really really worth it.
Yeah. So you see there on the screen there, we have the 3 different tiered options. Again, this Lux 40 is only, the 40% off is only off of Chroma Lux, which is the highest tier of Chroma that we offer. Normally it goes for $24.99, and you get 40% off of that, which is going to be, $1,000 off essentially.
Yeah.
So use the code LUXE 40, all right? Lux 40, LUXE 40.
And Neverberry 43, Lux never came with the machine complimentary, always Inspire. People had to upgrade to either Plus or Lux.
Correct. All right. Okay, cool. So that's about the kind of what we have in store for you guys. And, we did mention on the email for this live that we're going to be announcing some price drops. So let me know in the chat below, in the comment below, guys, if you're here just anticipating, you're on the fence, thinking about getting a machine. We got some of the machines actually right behind me, showing some of the ones that we're going to announce some coupon codes on that you can claim. Let me know in the comments below that if you are kind of on the fence and you're waiting, kind of joining this live to see what is available. Let's see here.
We're also going to make an ugly Christmas sweater with the Grinch.
Okay, nice.
See?
Ooh, nice.
Using the glitter
vinyl. Glitter
Yeah.
vinyl, nice.
So
That's
we're
a
gonna do like a
fan
combo.
favorite. So Dr.
little
Westwood
combo.
also says, I tried digitizing in InkStitch. You can destroy your design in seconds, and sharp corners are difficult. I spent hours on one design. I did it in Chroma Lux in 5 minutes with beautiful results.
That's right. I
So-
have used other digitizing softwares before, and what I really love about Chroma Lux is that all the features are out there for you.
Mm-hmm.
With other digitizing software, you have to go to these submenus and like dig them out and try to find them. It's like going into your cupboard and trying, where's that tool?
yeah.
It's so
Like intuitive. It's just
it's-
all
yeah,
the icons,
it's all
all
right
the
there.
features,
There's
all on the
nothing
screen.
hidden, no features are hidden. They're all right there. You don't have to guess, well, what do I do? With others that I've used before, everything had, for every type of function that you had, there was like hidden things inside. So if you didn't know where they were,
Yeah.
you almost have to have the handbook right next to you. when
Right,
you're
right,
using it.
right. Yeah, this is a lot more intuitive. We've really designed Chroma, not only just the Lux, but the Chroma Inspire, Chroma Plus, the entire Chroma user interface to be a lot more user-friendly and more intuitive, especially, make it almost like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator. If you've used any sort of design software in the past, it's very intuitive, and then you can pick up very quickly. Chroma is designed in the same way, so don't have to get multiple clicks and all these shortcuts to know what you need to do.
it's
Like
crazy.
it's not you don't have to be a rocket scientist to kind of know some of those things. So and Chroma, and also the one thing that a lot of people also like, and I think is a missing thing on the market, is that most embroidery software, if not all, I probably know of only like one other embroidery software, digitizing software that's compatible with Mac. So a lot of designers use Mac nowadays.
Right.
So they, in the past with other digitizing software, they have to run parallel,
Parallel,
or
right.
they have to buy a new laptop, get used to Windows, and if they're not used to it, it's a learning curve. With Chroma, compatible on native Mac. So you're
Correct.
able to do Mac or PC, no extra laptop required.
And you can run it on 2 computers at the same time.
Correct. You can. Well, not at the same time. You can't use.
Oh,
it,
yeah,
you
you
can't
can- but
use
you
it.
can
at
have the
yes.
license on 2
You can
computers.
have the license on 2 separate computers, so that it's your work computer or your home computer or whatever, right?
You can have it one on the desktop, one on the laptop, so when
Correct,
you're on
correct.
the
So
go.
you don't, so that's yeah, but you can't use both at the same time. You only use one instance at the same time, but it saves you from having to like reactivate it or
Correct.
something on 2 computers.
And the beauty about it is that with the monthly subscription, we are constantly adding features to Chroma Lux.
Oh yeah, every
Inspire
quarter.
and
Yep,
Plus.
yep.
And we're always making it better and better and better.
Yeah, someone here asked. There was a good question here. Let me see. What is? Hold on a second.
What'd they ask?
Someone thinking.
Who's asking?
There's a lot of questions, so I had to scroll back
the
up.
chat is just blowing up
Yeah,
right
I
now.
know. So someone asked, Zen Stitch Threads. I have the original Chroma purchased in 2021. Is there an update? Oh, it's been updated a lot since then, but you gotta be, so if you bought it in 2021, you probably have Chroma Legacy, okay? And then we recently, in 2024, in April, late April of 2024, we've launched Chroma Subscription, which is the new license that we're talking about. So your Chroma, if you have Chroma, if you purchase Chroma prior to I think April 24th, 2024, you have the Chroma Legacy license. That's a perpetual license. You can use that forever, but no more updates being done to that particular legacy version.
Right,
If you-
whatever-
yeah, whatever updates we're doing is all for the new Chroma subscription license, and you kind of pay the activation fee as I described to you. You get 40% off by using the code LUXE Lux40, so that gets you a year of the license, and then you pay a small monthly fee thereafter to continuously get the updates. Okay, so that's the way that that it works. So to answer your question, yes, we do have there's been a lot of updates since 2021. But you to access those updates, you need to be on the new subscription license. But what's good is if you already have Chroma in 2021, you already have a credit. So if you want to upgrade to the subscription license, you just pay the difference, and you can get 40% off by using the code Lux40
Right.
off of that difference. So you're not paying the full, you're not rebuying the software. You're just paying a price difference to get access to the new features and all of that. All right, got some other questions right here, and okay, so someone
George
here,
said hello, by the way.
who?
George.
George.
George the service dog.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I
George.
was like, okay.
Not Jorge. That's
Okay,
Jorge.
Jorge. Okay, all
But
right.
George said hello.
Okay. Someone says, what is it? Banku Lad Cake Clips asked or said, think I'm ordering today for my own Christmas gift. Was trying to see what deals would come out today. Wow.
Oh, we got some deals.
Oh yeah, we got deals
We
for
always
days.
have deals.
We got deals for days today. A lot of deals. All right, all these deals behind me, right here,
Look at that.
right there.
Look at those
Yeah.
deals.
All right?
Beautiful deals.
We're going to be showing that very shortly. All right, so cool. So you're here doing that, and then someone also says, very interested in purchasing a machine for my business. Okay, today might be the day for that. Someone is
What
saying,
kind of business is it that they have?
it has to be in a, well, yeah, let us know what kind of business you have. Embroidery, printing, do you do anything else currently?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, someone else also says they're considering working with your rep, Johnny. Okay, yeah,
Johnny's a good guy.
Yeah, you're in good hands with Johnny. And certainly, if you tell him about, if you're still working with him, you can talk to him about the special deals that we're gonna announce very shortly. Jeff Pasula says we would love another machine, but need to make space at the house. Yeah, I get you.
I mean, that's a good problem to have. You know what I mean?
Yep. I think
That's
Jeff
a gateway.
Also, yes. Jeff is also the one that says our EM1010 has been a great machine for 6 years or so. Wow. So congrats on thank
Wow,
you for
nice.
being a longtime customer since the 2019, I guess. Cool. All right, some people are checking out. Oh, so Ernesto Garza asks, "What's the price on a two-head marquee?" Yeah, we're gonna tell you about that shortly as well. Or actually, I'll tell you that now. The two-head marquee is $16,999. All right, so just under $17,000 for a two-head machine. Very good deal. It used to be $29,999.
Yes.
So you're getting like $14,000 off.
So Henry, look, we have to make these projects.
Okay.
And they take a little bit of time.
Are you rushing me?
No, you do
Okay.
what you do, but
Okay.
I'm gonna get started. Okay. So they can just kind of watch what I'm doing. And
Okay,
I'll,
cool.
I'll kind of
All right,
interject here and
we're
there.
just don't mind Carl. He'll be setting up some stuff for this embossing
Yeah.
design. So we're
good.
doing two projects.
Yeah, I'm starting the ugly Christmas sweater first,
Okay.
right? So I'm just gonna get that started. Once it's on the machine, we can talk about it.
Cool.
But really quickly, I'm using the Mighty Hoop hooping station here. I don't know if they can see that.
Let's pan over to there or just wider
But
shot.
This is the Mighty Hoop hooping station, and I've got my universal adapter tool on there, right? So it'll accommodate any type of hoop. All right. And because I'm doing such a big design, I'm going to do it in two parts. So we're going to do the head first and then the hands. So we're going to take our the top hoop, and just kind of lay this on top of it like this. And I made this long on purpose because I'm going to embroider something here and then lower it and embroider something over there.
Okay, nice.
All right. And the beauty about this is that if you've ever had to hoop something on a jacket, it's really a pain in the butt when you're trying to hold the backing together and everything. So with the hooping station, the universal is great. So all I need to do is secure the top. I'm going to take my sweater and throw it over this. And I drew a center line on the sweater while it was sitting on the actual hooping station, just so that I know how to orient it for the next job, right? So
Okay.
just make sure it's nice and straight. The shoulders are square, okay? And we are going to go through the neckline on this to do the design. So we just have to make sure that the little U is facing upwards. And now it's just a matter of doing this, Henry. And we're
Look
hooped.
at that.
So you can see that this line is in line with here, that line is in line with there with the little dot, so we know that it's perfectly straight.
Okay.
So now we just take it off, and just like that, we're gonna put it on the machine.
All right. Which machine are we gonna use today?
We're gonna
for this
use
one?
the marquee, the 15 needle marquee.
Okay.
All right.
So guys, the what you see behind me here. So a lot of people are familiar with the 20 needle marquee, the marquee 2001. We got some floor models and a new brand new models of the 1501. Oh, you're changing the camera? Okay. All right. We got some new inventory for the marquee 1501 for the 15 needle. If you want to save a little bit on the announce the price drop here. All right. So for today for the live, we're going to have a code for the marquee. So for marquee, it's a whole series of machines. You have the single head, you have the two head, and the three head. And for the single heads, you have the marquee 1501 and the marquee 2001. All right, so either a 15 needle machine or a 20 needle machine. So for today, we're going to be giving you a special code. If you're on the fence thinking about getting a single head machine, a commercial grade single head machine, you can get this machine right here for $1,000 off. All right, the code is make sure you guys write this down. It's going to be on the screen. Make sure you and in the comments, it's going to be Mark 1000. All right, that's MARQ 1000.
That sounds like a fancy car.
Mark 1000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the new Mark 1000.
Yeah. Mark 1000 to get $1,000 off. All right, if you're ordering from the website at Ricoma.com, get $1,000 off on this either the marquee 1501 or the marquee 2001. The only difference is the thread break module. It's a little bit different on the 20 needle. You obviously get 5 needles extra, and on the 2001, it's a little bit more robust on the thread break detection, because the 20 needle have a different thread break module than the 15 needle. But both come equipped with the 10S control panel, our state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line 10S fully responsive touchscreen panel. Very intuitive. Got a lot of features like Wi-Fi, over-the-air updates for software updates and things like that. So certainly going to be a great help if you're looking to add this to your business. All right, Mark 1000. And on the code on the bottom, can we just put Mark 1000 to $1,000 off of marquee 1501 and 2001, just so people know what that code is applying towards.
So right now I put the glitter vinyl on there, right? Mm-hmm. And we're going to do the satin stitch around it, but this is just to make the face, and it's going to finish. And then we'll heat press it later on.
And if I remember correctly, yeah, all this glitter vinyl just tears off very easily, right? All the excess.
Yeah, you can just tear it off when you do the satin. But here I'm kind of doing it applique style.
Okay.
So I could tear it. I'm just kind of getting it started here. I'm going to use the rest of it for a little bit. But notice it tears
Nice.
fairly easily. Trying to keep it as tight as possible. And this is just to show you how you can mix media, just make things interesting and step it up a notch.
Yeah. So, a question here from Yvette Sharp. I just joined, but I'm upset that you guys don't use Synchrony anymore, which gives a little longer time for payment. We have other financing options that also give you payment options. So if you didn't know that, contact our sales team and they will walk you through it. So yeah, we don't work with Synchrony anymore, but we have other financing options that also give you payment terms. And if you qualify, you can get 0% financing. So, people say, oh, where's the 0% financing? Yeah, if you qualify for 0%, you will be able to get that, for payment terms. So it could be up to, 36 months. If you qualify, it could be up to
All right,
24 months. So certainly have those options. So just make sure you contact your rep, and they'll be more than happy to walk you through those options. All right, so you certainly have financing options available.
All right, so for the next project, while that's running, we're gonna do this one right here, the embossing.
Okay.
And this can't be easier. A lot of people think that there's a lot to do with this, but this can't be easier. So I already have some backing on the hoop here, okay?
So we're gonna be doing this one on the Creator.
On the Creator,
nice.
right.
All right.
So first thing you do is you just have to put some backing on, and I inverted the image upside down because afterwards I'm gonna take the sweater and hoop it over everything, and then it's gonna create the embossing.
Okay.
So first thing we have to do is just do the background. So it's going to, we're gonna place this double layer of foam.
Okay.
Now, this is just for demonstration purposes right now, but ideally you wanna use this Pellon. It's this like foam little, like they use for cushions.
Okay.
It's a very small, thin foam, and it's a lot more wearable.
So is it the same foam as the puff? No.
No.
Right. It's a different type of foam.
It's actually almost like a foam tag.
Yeah. Right.
With
okay.
cloth that's on it.
Okay.
So this is embroidery 3D puff foam. You can still use it, and it'll give you results like this, which is nice. But the other foam is just a lot softer.
Right. Okay. This
when
is
you wear it, it's not as hard.
Okay. This is a little bit more rigid.
Yeah, a little
Okay.
bit more rigid, but
Okay.
the results are almost the same.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put this on here like that, and I've got it on automatic manual. Let's switch it to automatic manual so it stops at the second color. Save, and I think we have our color already picked, which is the burgundy. Yep, and then we're gonna start. So now it's gonna do the outline of the letters first. And I've got the stitching really tight so that it actually perforates the foam and we can cut it out pretty easily.
Okay. Cool.
So this is so easy. Again, on Chroma, it made it super easy. All we had to do was write out the text, and then with the right click, I made an outline of the text, and then I duplicated it, made another outline, but this time instead of making it 0.0, I made it 0.8 or
Okay.
0.08 to just give me that little extra outside stitch.
Okay.
And then it's gonna work fine. So now it's just gonna go through its thing. So man, the machines are off and running. They're off to the races. It's gonna be nice, ugly sweater, but it's gonna be a pretty ugly sweater, you know?
All right. All right. We got some other comments here while we keep the camera on there running. We got someone here saying, I have an embroidery business. So they have an embroidery business, or I guess this is part of the same question of someone saying that they're looking at a machine and you're for their business, and you ask
Right.
like what business you have. So they have an embroidery business, and I have a 15 needle 2-head now. I'm between a 15 or 20 needle single head to help with some production. So let's fire up the machines up and sell it to me. That's what he
Yeah,
says.
there you
All
go.
right. So you get to see the 15 needle in action for sure. And then for those that are looking for a more compact machine, a little bit more of a entry level hobbyist, still a very powerful machine in the Creator that you're seeing on your
Absolutely.
screen there. Can do a lot of things. All right, but not going to be as big of an embroidery area, sure, but has 10 needles. You can do a lot of projects, and we're showing you that you can do the embossing that we showed you as well. So certainly it can do a lot, and that machine we also have a special code for that as well. All right, so if you're looking at the Marquee 1501 or the 2001, as I've already mentioned, the one that's doing the ugly sweater is going to be $1,000 off on the brand new models. So instead of, I believe, what's the price right now on the website? Let's see.
I think
On
the
the
demo.
website, well, it's
This.
only going to be on the new models, the $1,000 off on the new models.
Okay.
So let's see here, 15 needle. All right, so on the 15 needle machines right now, they're going for $12,999. All right, $12,999. If you use the code Mark1000, you get an extra $1,000 off of the brand new model with a 5-year warranty. All right, so can we get rid of the code? Yeah. All right, you see there on the website, you have two options. You have the floor models. Click the 5-year warranty. Brand new models. All right, you can see there that you get right now it's already on sale. It used to be $15,995. Right now it's on sale for $12,999. But for today's live, if you're looking to get the Marquee 15 needle or the 20 needle, and you use the code Mark1000, you get an extra $1,000 off on those options. All right, on the 5-year premium warranty brand new machine. All right, we're not giving a discount on the floor models since they're already heavily discounted. But if you're wanting the peace of mind for a 5-year warranty brand new machine, you get $1,000 off. If we just go ahead and add that to cart, show people the checkout process. Go ahead and add that to cart, and then you see right there, order summary. Go ahead and check out. All right, and with that, you enter the code Mark1000 in the discount code section, Mark1000. All right, hit apply, and there you go, instant $1,000 off on the Marquee 1501. Or if you want the 2001, let's go back to the 2001.
All right, we're ready for this.
Okay, 1 second. Show the Marquee 2001. All right, go to the 5-year option. Right now it's $14,999. All right, so you got about a $2,000 difference between the 1501 and the 2001. Again, the major difference is the number of needles, and you can see from the picture the mechanism of the thread break sensors are a little bit different. It's a little bit more accurate thread break detection on the 20 needle. And go ahead and add that to cart. $14,999 discounted from $16,995. And if you just delete the remove it, yep, and then go ahead and check out. And if we use the code Mark1000, apply the discount code Mark1000. Get an instant $1,000 off on the 2001 as well. All right, so
Instant.
Marquee 1501 or the Marquee 2001, brand new, premium 5-year warranty option. Mark1000, get instant $1,000 off. All right, cool. So what do you have for us here now?
All right, so now that we've done the outline of the letters, right, or the inlay of the letters, I'm going to peel this off of it, okay?
Okay, so one out of the 2 layers.
Yeah,
Peel it
I'm
off,
going to
okay?
do both, but I'll just do one at a time.
Okay.
And I don't have to be too careful. I just want to make sure that I don't like just kind of rip it.
Okay.
I don't want to lift the backing off of the hoop, right?
Okay.
So I'm just kind of taking my time here a little bit. Now, again, this is like the most tedious part of the whole embossing process, just getting these little pieces off, okay? But the result is just phenomenal and amazing.
What I love about it is that you can do this with embroidery, not even having to have an embossing machine.
Oh, yeah.
People get that embossing effect. They're like, oh, yeah, I need an embossing machine. Well, no, you can do this with embroidery as well. You just
And
gotta
it's
know
way
the
cheaper
steps.
too.
Oh, yeah, of
because
course.
for every job that you do with embossing with the machine, you need to have a die. And so
okay.
let's say you're going to run just 100 of them. Well, you just spent like $1,000 just to get that die for that 100 job.
I
you know?
see.
So that's like for really high production stuff. So here we go. We're getting rid of that. Just going to clean it up a little bit. We did the Miami one. That was like I think my second video or my third video when I came to Racoma. And that one broke the internet. We had people like, you can't do that. Well, yeah, you can. It's easy. You can do it. It's all up to you. Okay.
All right. While you do that, Carl, I'm gonna answer some other questions people have. I answered the question about Synchrony. Someone also asked, can we transfer my Synchrony to a new company so that my payments are lower? Unfortunately, you cannot do that because we're not Synchrony. The
Like
account that you have,
refinance or something?
is with Synchrony, so you can't do that. What you could do is potentially, if you have the capital, maybe pay it off first, and then you can refinance with our options that we have, right? So that you can get your payments lower that way. So, but you can't just transfer and refinance, in that sense. But if you pay it off first, you can then refinance with our options, get your payments lower. So it just takes a little bit. It takes 2 steps, but it achieves the same result. All right, and by the way, if you're just joining us, guys, not only are we announcing some discounts on our machines that are exclusive to this live event that you're joining, so thank you for all of you for joining. But if you're joining us late, everyone on this live stream is also going to get a free gift. So if you are here, you will get a free gift. Normally we do like a giveaway or a raffle at the end of the live stream. So only there's one winner or a couple of winners, but everyone on this live is gonna get a
You're
free
all winners.
gift. You're all winners today for joining. So thank you for showing up. You're all winners, and we are going to. Let me just tell people what they're getting while they're kind of mesmerized by what Carl is cutting right here. But everyone that's joining on this live, all right, is gonna get a free gang sheet of your choice.
What?
Of your choice, all right? You can design your gang sheet. It's not something with our design or whatever. You can create your own gang sheet using a special code that we will give you, and we will print it for you. All right, we will print it for you. One gang sheet, 2 feet long. It's gonna be 22-inch by 24-inch long. All right, 22-inch wide. We're gonna print it on our Revel 2 DTF printer, which we also have on sale. I'll mention that in a moment. But everyone on this live is gonna get a free gang sheet of your design. You can put in as many designs as you can fit on our gang sheet builder. All right, and you can print out a 2-foot long gang sheet, 22-inch wide by 24-inch long. 2-foot long gang sheet that we will ship to you, free of charge. All right, so that is the offer that we are giving to you for just being on this live stream. Okay, and we kind of toyed around with the idea of like, oh, should we, do they pay for it? We ship it free of charge. We're just gonna ship it free of charge. Okay, so you can get a 2-foot long gang sheet, see some samples, and get that free of charge, and we'll ship it to you free. Just use the code, place in your order. It's gonna zero out your order, so you don't have to pay anything, and then we will ship it to you free of charge. So you can kind of have your own designs. If you want to transfer them onto some T-shirts or some other garments, you're free to do that. So everyone on this live stream is gonna be able to get that as a free gift. We will announce the code to be able to redeem that, and the link to be able to redeem that, near the end of the live stream. So that make sure you stay tuned.
I gotta tell you, Henry, you sound like my wife.
Why is that?
Because she's always saying, we need to do this, and we is me.
Oh,
So when he says we're gonna print it, that's me.
that is true. Carl is the one behind the scenes doing the actual printing. So if you want Carl to have something to do during his free time, make sure to claim the code when we give it to you, so he has plenty of stuff to
when
print
I'm
out.
not creating incredible content on Racoma TV, I'll have time to, make some shirts.
Yeah. All right.
We're almost done. Almost done. Like I said, this is just a little tedious process here, but we're getting there.
All right, so Yvette Sharp also says, I did check with my salesperson, and he told me that you guys use Capital One, I think. We don't use Capital One, but he said, which only does 18 months. So again, we have longer options, but only if you qualify. So there are other options that are available. If you didn't qualify through the financing option you applied to, which is not Capital One, but if you applied and you only got 18 months, okay, that's what you qualify for with that lender. We have other lenders that go up a little bit more on the term, but you have to qualify for the no interest financing. So speak to your rep, and they will send you the application, and you can see if you qualify. If you qualify, you can get 36 months 0% financing. All All right, so what 131 asked, any discount code for Creator 10 needle? I am glad you asked. I am so glad you asked. So this this puff embossing that Carl is cutting out was done on the Creator that we just showed you a moment
All
ago.
done. Okay.
All right, cool. Let's show them that, and then we'll announce the code at the same time.
All right. It doesn't have to be pretty because it's all going to get covered, okay?
Okay,
So now we're going to put it back in the machine.
cool. All right, so basically what we did, okay, we did the outline. We ripped out the foam, and
All right.
now
So now it's back, right? So now where's my sweater? There it is. Oh, this is the foam that we were talking about. You see?
okay, it's a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, this
Can we
is
see?
way more.
So this is just as puffy,
okay.
and it's about almost a quarter,
Yeah,
about
over
a
here.
quarter inch.
Yeah.
It's about a quarter inch thick.
Okay.
And this is great because it wears really
Yeah.
nice and it breathes
Yeah,
too.
it feels a lot more breathable.
Right.
Yeah.
And what you would do at the end is you would use some Wonder Under, which is a iron-on fusible backing that you would
Okay.
put underneath everything just to keep it nice and smooth on the backside.
Okay, gotcha. All
Okay,
right.
but this is that Pelon foam that I'm talking about. It's a foam that has 2 layers of fabric over it, and it irons okay. You can heat press it. It doesn't shrink or melt or anything like that. It's really good.
Okay.
It's perfect for these type of applications. The only thing is, with this one, you don't tear it like you would the foam. You actually have to sit there and cut it
Okay.
very close. Okay, so that's the only thing. But the results are really nice.
All right. So that was
So-
done on the Creator 10 needle. We're gonna put that sweater.
Now
you
we're
know-
gonna take the
yeah,
sweater
we're gonna
and
take
put
the
it
sweater,
over
Put
everything.
it back into the to the 10 needle.
So if you look right here, Henry, I'm putting the sweater just over everything, including the hoop and the arms.
Are we having? Is that camera? Okay.
So I'm just feeling it to make sure that it's at a good height on the sweater. Make sure it's centered.
All right. So while Carl is setting that up, so what 131 asks, any discount code for the Creator 10 needle? That's the one that Carl is working on right now. All right. That's that machine. 10 needle machine. 10S 10-inch control panel with a fully responsive touchscreen. Yes, we do have a discount code for that for this live, exclusive to this live. We're gonna be giving $500 off of the Creator. Okay, so $500 off of either the EM1010 or the Creator. You can choose both. Both are 10 needle options. Obviously, the Creator is the upgraded version of the EM1010 with the 10S control panel. It's going to be a little bit more expensive, but we're giving a discount on either one. So the code is going to be EM500 off. All right, EM500 off, and that applies to the EM1010 and the Creator 10 needle. Any 10 needle machine that you see has to be the brand new 5-year warranty option. All right, the floor models are already discounted. We're not giving any more discounts on that. But any brand new models, you can get an extra $500 off of the already discounted price on the website. All right, so that's going to be EM500 off.
Okay, we ready?
EM500 off.
All right. So we are ready to go.
And meanwhile, this Marquee 1501 just hasn't stopped humming. It just kept on
burn
going.
away.
Yep. Keep on going.
All right, are we ready for the foam? We're gonna get this guy started so you can see the final result. It's gonna be, this is it. Just another like, not even a minute and it's done.
All right. Let's take a
Or
close up
1
on
minute
that.
and 44 seconds. That's all it's
All
gonna
right.
take.
So I gotta let's make sure we're ready before we press start.
Yeah,
It's
1
gonna- it's
minute,
gonna
you're
fly
gonna
by.
miss it. It's so fast.
It's gonna fly by.
Just like these machines, we've already sold out of the 20 needle marquees, I think, the demo units.
Yeah.
We sold out of the marquee 2 heads. So these things are flying off the shelves
Yeah.
faster
exactly.
than the bread in the lines at your, you know, those other countries
Oh.
where they dole out the bread. All right, are we ready for this?
All right. 1 minute 44 seconds. All right.
So what I'm doing is I'm gonna float the sweater So I just hooked it over everything. And the sweater is just going to be floated on top of it, okay?
All right, we're gonna try to move it a little bit closer, just so you guys can see.
The light's on. I can put more light if you want. Boom. Does that help?
A little bit, yeah.
Right there.
Don't you also got the?
It's on.
Oh, it's on. Oh, okay, yeah.
But you know, it's good enough
Yeah,
for here, but
yeah, with the camera.
yeah,
it's
with
the,
the camera, man, it needs
yeah.
a lot of light.
Okay.
Okay, we ready? Listo?
Yeah.
All right, here
All
we
right.
go, Henry. We're gonna start it.
Nice. Let me hold this.
It's gonna make sure it stays. And there she goes. Look at that.
Wow,
Look,
look
how
at that.
nice. Look at the definition. And you know, with the light, you can see the shadows that it causes, which makes it look even better. So now that's it. So now 1 minute and 27 seconds left,
Okay.
and that'll be done. This is such an incredible look. You know, it makes people want to get close and look at it. You know, so if you're the antisocial type, you might not want to wear this type of
He's like,
sweater.
why are you so close to me?
Yeah, because people
Why
are
is
going to
that-
be wanting to
Yo,
do
why
this
is- why
and
is so
look, you
close
know,
to
like,
me?
hey, what's going on? What is
Yeah.
this?
What is that? What does that say?
Look at that. That is so nice. That is incredible. All right, so this thing is done with that. Let's move on to the next step.
All right.
Now it's going to go to the next color. So that one's a little bit longer. So this one, like I said, this is so fast. People think that this embossing stuff takes a long time, but it really doesn't.
All right, and there it goes. There's done with the second hoe almost.
2 more hoes to go.
Oh, the thread snapped off a little bit. That's all right. We'll go ahead and
I'll get that
rethread this.
taken
All
care
right.
of real quick. Just getting this one started.
Got about, yeah. I got about like 300 stitches left.
All right, let's see. Sorry, I'm getting my big head in the way.
It's all right. Yeah, thread breaks are a part of it, guys. Not gonna be, perfect, but when you get your tensions dialed in correctly, you should be able to minimize, some of the thread breaks. For this one, since we're doing the little bit of the puff, sometimes it can. I saw this thread get snagged a little bit. Perhaps that's what caused it. We can also rewind it and make sure the stitches over that portion that it missed.
Correct. So we're just gonna float it
Okay.
and just go
All right,
back.
really quick to rethread, and then we're gonna float it. Go back to I think the inside of the O is when it's
That's it.
Yep, inside of the O. On the second hoe.
All right, now we started. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe
There's
the
a bobbin
bobbin's
ran out. That's probably why. Oh, the bobbin, was not long enough. All right, get that in. All right, rewind it back.
This is like that song. Take it back now, y'all. One hop, one hop. Everybody clap your hands. There we go.
There you go. Okay, we trimmed that off at the end.
Beautiful. Yep. Now it's gonna do the other side.
All right, last stitch on the final part.
We're almost there. We're at the finish line. And so this is it, man. It doesn't get any easier than this. And the creator does a great job at it. We've got the marquee puffing away over here, just working away. So now we have the last step, which is the inside. We're gonna take it out of the hoop, cut the backing, and you're done.
Okay.
And the reason you used, or the reason I used that the 2 layers of the puff is just to give it just a nice,
More-
make it
more
stand out,
elevated,
more
yeah.
elevation.
Yeah, okay.
So that's it. We're all done.
right, look at
okay.
that.
So now we're just gonna take the whole thing out. Look at that, beautiful. And this is what I like to do, Henry. Watch this. So the camera's watching, right? Look, I love this 3D effect when you can look at the shadows like that. When you
Oh,
look
yeah.
at it like this,
Right.
you don't appreciate, you
Oh,
know.
yeah, yeah.
But in the sunlight, you can see the puff, and that's what's gonna make people get close and be like, "Hey, what is
Yeah.
that?"
Yeah.
You know?
Especially, yeah.
Right? You see that? That
Uh-huh.
looks so cool. They're gonna be like, "What that is? What is that?" All right. So now we just have to cut it out of the hoop.
Okay.
So we're gonna take it out. Hold on to that, please.
Yeah,
And
the
then we're
puff
gonna-
does wonders, huh?
Oh yeah, it's really cool.
The puff definitely does wonders. A lot of cool things you can do.
So now we're gonna trim the back of it off. I could do it right here, Jorge. I got my secret trimming technique, Henry. So I go like this, right, where
Okay.
I hold the backing, and I'm able to. I know that the fabric is just hanging down.
Uh-huh.
If I hold
okay.
the fabric and try to do it, I'm gonna cut through the fabric. So by doing it like this, gravity, I let gravity take care of it, and I can
Yeah.
get really close to the edge without having to worry about cutting the actual sweater.
Okay.
So I don't know how other people do it, but that's how I do it. And you can see I'm away from the fabric. I'm not even worried about it because I know it's not even close.
Okay.
So on top of this, at the very end, you would put that Wonder Under stuff that I was talking about, which is it's a type of iron-on fusible backing to make this a little bit softer so that you don't have, you know, this hard thing on your body, right?
Okay.
So now we have it, it's all done. And now this is ready to wear.
Nice. Look at that.
Super easy. And it's just, I think it's
Simple
just,
but elegant.
yeah.
Simple but
And it's
elegant.
so easy to do. You know, people think, oh my God, it's so hard. And the digitizing took me less than 3 minutes to do.
Nice. Look at that.
And that's it. All done. Nice and centered. Beautiful.
I think this works best with like words like large block letters.
Yeah,
and it
yeah.
gives that like blocky effect where it stands out. You can
Yep.
also you can do like also just a design over a big area that can also just kind of give it that the contrast. The
Yes.
more contrast you make it, the more it's gonna have that wow effect.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this one's plugging away here. All right.
All right, so if you guys are looking to take advantage of the promo on the EM1010 or the Creator that we just did the embossing on, you have the code EM500 off. Can we change that on the screen there? EM500 off. All right, make sure you put the off. Can we show them through the checkout process?
And you know, while we're getting that ready, I want to tell you guys something that Deco Summit is coming next year.
Yes.
And right now the tickets are as low as they're going to be. If you
Oh, yeah,
missed
we
out
haven't-
on the
if you missed out on the pre-sale,
75%,
yeah.
that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
However, the reason I'm saying that is because all the techniques that I'm showing here, these are the same techniques that we do on the hands-on training classes. So if you're kind of doubting or you don't know exactly what to do or you want to try out a machine, this is the best way to get hands-on experience on the machine. And with all the people that bought machines in the last month since December,
Yeah.
those are going to benefit a lot from the Deco Summit.
Yeah.
Because that way they're going to be able to, you know, get hands-on experience on the machines and learn new techniques. So it's a really good thing.
Yeah. So if you want to check out the Deco Summit, tickets, they're available for sale on decosummit.com
Or at Racoma.com as well.
or on Racoma.com as well. Yeah. Okay. And then you can get them. You know, the super early bird pricing. You can get them now. And for Deco Summit, for those of you that don't know, it's like a 3-day summit, 3-day conference that brings together a lot of people, from all over the country, and sometimes all over the world. Some people come from Australia,
Yep.
from Italy. So there's a lot of knowledge being exchanged. Speakers that are experts in the industry. Carl does a lot of hands-on training, hands-on classes to show you techniques and what to do. So just a lot of help with your business, help with your marketing, help with your sales, your techniques, your operations. So a lot of learning within those 3 days, and that's why people come to Deco Summit.
right.
Every year we get like 200-300 people that show up.
Any question that you have regarding the business, how to run your business, how to scale your business, any information like that, you're going to get answers at Deco Summit. And again, you also, we've had people that buy their machines and they've never used them. But then once they come to Deco Summit and they get that confidence, they go home and they're just pumping out product, So that's one way to really get to know your machine, and get that hands-on experience.
Okay.
This came out so nice, Henry. I got to tell you, man.
Oh yeah, no.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
This came out real nice.
Yeah, anytime with embossing, it's simple. The way I see it is like simple but elegant. It's
it's so
it gives a
beautiful.
wow effect. It's like not complicated
Yeah.
to do. It's kind of cool.
It
with
feels
the,
nice too,
yeah,
doesn't it?
Yeah, the color on color. It's just it's great. Gives you that textured look. It's like it's not like in your face, but it's subtle enough where it's like, oh wow.
Yeah,
It's still
it's
right.
really
It's
nice.
subtle but has a contrast, which brings out the for those of you that didn't get a close up. Here it is again. Look at that.
You gotta
All
get
that done with
3D
embroidery. Yep. Look
light
at
on
that.
it.
Okay, very simple. All right, cool. All right, well, the ugly sweater is still running. Where's that at now? This one's like 41,000 stitches. It's a little bit less than halfway done, so we're still gonna run that for a while. That's on the Marquee 1501. So those of you that have been asking about either a 15 or 20 needle machine, you get if you use the code MARQ1000, that's MARQ 1000, you get $1,000 off of a brand new Marquee 1501 or a Marquee 2001, which is the 20 needle. We don't have the 20 needle currently here. Actually, we do. What am I saying? It's right here.
And look, it has the Deco Summit design on it.
Oh
just
yeah,
so you
look
know.
at that. Oh, yeah. Let's show that. Cool. Look at that. That's the Deco Summit design we did.
I digitized that with Chroma.
Nice. Chroma Lux.
Chroma Lux, baby.
Chroma Lux. Remember, if you're
All
just
day.
joining us, yeah, Lux
Super-
40.
super easy.
LUXE
Came out
40.
great.
We have that available. And just for our team, can we get all of the discount codes onto a graphic so that we can show everyone at the end so that people don't forget what to use? We have it also on the whiteboard.
They can do a screenshot of it.
Yeah, but it might be a little bit hard to read. But you got Lux 40% off of Chroma Lux for new users and upgrades. I saw someone ask a question or made a comment. Trying to upgrade, it doesn't recognize my Chroma serial number. So here's the reason why. If you're on chromaembroidery.com and you're looking to upgrade, if you have Chroma Legacy, which means you purchased Chroma before April 24th of 2024, all right, then you need to click that section that says enter in your serial number and upgrade, because it needs to read your serial number and upgrade you from the Legacy license to the new license. But if you purchased it recently, if you purchased Chroma recently, or you purchased one of our machines that has Chroma Inspire included, you need to log into your Chroma account on chromaembroidery.com and go through the upgrade process there, okay? So it's not the entering the serial number on the website, and that's just like a price check and serial number validation tool for legacy Chroma users that want to upgrade to the new version. If you already have the new version, meaning you bought it within the last year to year and a half, all right, and you want to upgrade to Chroma Lux and use the code LUX40, you got to log into your Chroma account, which you should have one if you're already using Chroma. On chromaembroidery.com, you log into your account and follow the account upgrade options there. And then it'll give you a section for the code there. All right? So that's the reason why you might be having that discrepancy. Because if you have the new Chroma license and then you're entering it into the legacy license to try to upgrade that, it's going to have a mismatch. It just says that serial number doesn't exist, because that's only for legacy users that had it. So for that person that mentioned they got Chroma in like 2021, they would be using the legacy part. All right, so while that one is still running, let's see here.
So what do you guys think of this embossing?
Yeah,
What do you
let
guys
us
think
know.
of
Let
that?
us know in the comments.
And you can do this with any material really, but it tends to work really nice on these like sweaters and hoodies. You know, it's just super cool.
Yeah, so a couple of people asked this. Can someone explain the differences between these machines? They all look the same to me. And to an untrained eye, they might,
Yes,
right? 'Cause
I
I
can
mean,
see
it's
that.
so like overwhelming sometimes. You're like, oh man, what is all this, right? So, and then another person also asked, can you explain the difference between the marquee or the creator? So maybe Carl, you wanna kind of chime in your two thoughts?
So between the marquee and the creator,
Yeah, marquee and the creator. It's almost like, well, that's a little bit comparing apples and oranges. Though.
Yeah, they're not the same thing.
Right. So tell them about some of the differences.
all right. So the marquee is a fully commercial industrial machine.
Mm-hmm.
It has a 100% steel chassis frame.
Mm-hmm.
This one comes with 15 needles. It has several different adjustment points for more fine tuning.
Okay.
It does come with the 10S panel. So as far as the panel goes, it's the same
It's
engine.
the same engine. Yeah. Okay, that's a good way to put it. Same engine.
So if you've got like a base model car with a higher model, this one has the same engine. However, it's the other stuff that's important, right?
Yeah.
So this one is going to have the stronger servo motors for the industrial strength.
Yeah.
You know, you can run this thing 24/7. It has a larger sewing capacity because
Right.
it can handle more. Think of it as like a dump truck versus a little Tacoma pickup
Right,
truck as
right,
far as
exactly.
capacity. You know,
Correct, yeah,
So
so-
it'll do a lot more.
Yeah, a lot bigger of an embroidery area. 22 by 14 inches on the marquee 1501 or the 2001 versus on the creator it's 15 by 8. So you can
Right.
see almost like a 40% difference, 40-50% difference on the size that you can embroider.
Yes.
So
And now regarding the creator, it is just as capable when it comes to the quality. So you're gonna get the same embroidery quality.
correct.
You get the same embroidery quality, but you're only getting 10 needles. And you're getting it's kind of plastic chassis, but this is to make it a little bit lighter too. So this one is great for those people that need to maybe go on the move, do pop-up events, do some live activations.
Correct.
Or they just want something really small in their shop that they can kind of move around.
Yeah.
And do those samples for customers really quickly.
Right, like
you
on the
know?
go, on the fly. There's a good for like kiosk and other things, other
Right.
types of settings. But you know, one thing I want to correct: the plastic is outside, but if you
Right.
if you actually take
Yes.
this off, it's all steel inside.
That's correct.
So it's a little bit more kind of like a think of it like as like a white good, right? Like it's a more of a consumer friendly look,
Yeah.
right? With the kind of more aesthetic looking on the outside. But you know, these you can even see. On
Right.
the body right here, this is all steel.
So yes,
This is all steel.
If you thought that I said everything was
Yeah, it was
plastic,
plastic,
it
no.
is not.
Right, it is not.
So think of this
It's like the casing.
as a supermoto motorcycle,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the fairings. It's just a plastic cover, but underneath you have that
That's-
all
exactly.
aluminum frame, solid welded and everything.
Correct.
So this is just a cover to keep all that stuff hidden, so you don't go stick your hand in
Right,
there
exactly.
and mess stuff up.
Exactly. But yeah, no, if you actually, because you know these plastic molding, which you know costs a lot more to make these moldings
Correct.
versus just a steel body.
Right.
But it's to make it to more consumer friendly, a lower budget point, and something that is more kind of portable, makes it a little bit lighter. This is under 100 pounds. It's 99 pounds.
That's right.
Right. Versus this is like 350, 400 pounds.
Correct.
So there's a weight difference to it too. But that doesn't mean that it's a lesser of a machine. Certainly fewer needles and smaller embroidery area, yes, and a slightly lower speed. Max speed is 1,000 stitches per minute versus 1,200 stitches per minute.
Which is not that much
Yeah,
difference.
right. Because you're not gonna. It's like a car. You're not gonna drive everything at 180 miles per hour on the max all the time, right? But it can go up to that.
Unless you're my wife, and
Yeah.
you are. She has one speed.
Okay.
And it's floor,
It's floor.
foot on the floor, and
Yeah.
that's it.
Pedal to the
Pedal-
metal.
that's
Pedal to the
right.
metal. Yeah. So, but yeah, the plastic. Don't get fooled by the plastic outer shell means it's a lesser machine or that
Right.
it's made of all plastic. That's a huge misnomer that I hear on the internet. People are like, oh, but it's a plastic machine. No, actually, we can literally take this thing apart and you'll see that the inside machine. If the whole thing was plastic, you move it around, it's gonna
Right.
snap. Okay, it's just a casing. But all of the head inside the head,
It's a skin.
It's a skin. It's a skin, right? So that's why these skins can be like, we can paint it in different colors, all of that, and we can customize. But these moldings are actually quite expensive to make, but it's all to make it a more cohesive look. But inside, it's all steel. It's a steel alloy, actually. You know, steel alloy to make it more
liquid metal alloy.
more sturdy. But yeah, that's the major difference between the two. One is more for portability, a little lower of a budget, more entry level, fewer needles, smaller embroidery area, slightly lower speed on the maximum speed that it can go, and a more 40 commercial machine that can do a lot more. Like you can see also, you can see here. Look at the area here and the depth. And then you look at the 1501 here, you know, it's talking about the depth here, and then the depth, you know, behind this. It's just a lot more room.
And the pantograph is bigger, so you have more capacity.
Correct. It can move side to side, front and back, a lot more range in its motion. And obviously the 15 needles versus the 10, the speed. But the engine that runs it is the same control panel. All right, that's the major difference. But right now we got great deals going on both. $1,000 off if you use the code MARQ1000, MARQ1000 on the website for the brand new Marquis 1501 or the 2001, and then EM500 off. That's EM500 OFF. EM500 off. You can get $500 off of the Creator or the EM1010, whichever one you choose.
All right.
Okay, so while that's also going.
So look, Henry.
Yeah.
This is coming out on a video on Friday.
Nice. What is this? Ooh.
This is.
Oh, look at that.
This is a sublimated hat on a embroidered patch.
And you got a fishing
actual
hook.
string. And let me see. Yeah, this one has an actual fly on it with a hook.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
So these are just some things that we made. There's going to be a video that I've got a video that's coming out this Friday.
That is interesting. Look at that.
To show you how to make it. These are one of a kind. You're not going to get them anywhere else.
One of a kind.
But this is just
these are going on sale for $1,000.
That's right. So we did this with the Luminaris 200 white toner transfer printer with sublimation ink cartridges, and we embroidered the patch first.
That's amazing.
And then I rehooped it, embroidered the fisherman on there after to give it that 3D look. And then I made these little patches. So this is like a multimedia.
Oh man, this hat. Oh wow,
you know?
If we mass produce these are going for like $99 each hat.
These are really cool, right? You got the bass.
Yeah, it's like
string.
I thought I was like, oh, what is this thing? And it's like, oh yeah, you got the bass.
You see, it's coming out of the fishing.
Yeah,
the fishing rod.
Wow, look at that. That is very creative. And I just love like the sunset of the sublimation.
Yeah, I think it's great. Because those variants are just so the gradients. You know, you can get that with embroidery, but it'll be a little bit harder and a little bit harder to digitize. With the sublimation, you can really get all that detail in there and just make it look so much nicer.
Nice.
And it looks like a patch. It looks great.
Wow, that's amazing.
That's what I was telling you about the last time we did a live. Remember?
Nice. Yes. Yeah, the gradient, the sunset, and then you embroider this. You embroider the fisherman and the boat on top, plus the cherry on top with the with the fish with the string
actually attached to it.
That is awesome. Look at that. All right, so if you want to achieve this type of design, right, you got to use. So what we did, as Carl mentioned, sublimation. All right, hard to achieve this with embroidery, and also you get this also contrast of like a smooth design with like some texture on the embroidery, multimedia, and then you got this like perfect 3D looking patch.
And check this out. If you zoom in on the bass, Henry, look at this. I used a special complex fill that looks like scales.
Okay.
Oh. So if you look at it,
that's a fine detail. I never noticed that. But let's zoom in on that. So a special complex fill that mimics kind of the scales on the red,
so
right?
I spared no expense and detail was spared on that.
Nice. So yeah, if you want to achieve this kind of multimedia look, combining sublimation with embroidery, you would need kind of a stitch and print bundle. Obviously, any embroidery machine of ours can do the embroidery part, and then the sublimation part is actually done with our Luminaris 200 white toner transfer printer with the sublimation cartridges. Okay.
Correct.
So that you can do DTF transfers, right? Single sheet DTF transfers, or like we just mentioned, you can change out the cartridges for sublimation, which we showed on last time's live. and do that type of design and sublimate a design onto
a background, whatever it is.
So basically, it was white polyester thread, right?
That's right.
Before that, right? And then so we just sublimate the design and make it achieve that type of look. So if you're looking to do this, and stay in tune for that Friday video that we're gonna release. We're gonna show you how to do that, and in order to do that, you would need sublimation and embroidery. And right now, if you're kind of gearing up for that, we do have the sublimation printers on sale with so the Luminaris 200 white toner transfer printer with sublimation bundle. We have that on sale with a special code. If you use the code LUM200, that's LUM200 on the website, we can bring that up, show them the checkout process. So if you go to the website and you're looking at, so this is the white toner transfer printer, right? You can buy the printer only. You can buy the white toner transfer bundle for just on printing on T-shirts, or you can do sublimation with what we just showed you on the sublimation caps. You get the sublimation bundle for $4,032.99. That's already discounted off of the original price. Go to that bundle. Click on that last bundle.
Yeah, and the original price for the Luminaris is like $4,999.
Yes, correct. For the
so it's already on a deep discount right now.
Correct.
But if you get the bundle, you're gonna get the cartridges as well.
Correct.
So you're saving a lot of money.
So if you look there, this bundle used to be $65.99. All right, so it's discounted to just a little bit over $4,000 if you want the sublimation cartridges to be able to do what we just showed you. And on top of that, if you use the code LUM200, that's LUM200, you can get an extra $200 off any of those bundles that we showed you. All right, so that's a special code for the Luminaris 200 white toner transfer bundles. And if you want to get the sublimation, which you will need to achieve a design like this, then you get the sublimation bundle. Any of those bundles, use the code LUM200 for an additional $200 off the already discounted price on the website.
Yeah, this was such a fun project, Henry. I gotta tell you, man. And this is just, you have to be able to think outside the box and just mix multimedia together so you can come up with something unique like that.
Yeah, but I think the chef's kiss was on the fish outside with the patch. That's a nice little touch, and then especially with the string going to the attaching to the fish. That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's one of the flies that I tagged. See that? Yeah, it's actually a hook.
Yeah. Yeah, and then,
in case of emergency, break glass. So I take this thing everywhere in case.
But it's such a multifaceted. I'm just so impressed by the multifaceted parts. And you achieve some of the texture look with different types of stitching and the digitizing, which can be done on Chroma Lux, right? And so you got I think the background is very very nice. It also, you pick the background that also showcases the gradients of sublimation,
right? And how bright the color is,
exactly, the contrast, and then embroidery on top of that. This has the patch kind of looking border, and then the actual patch itself with the kind of tying the string over here and the embroidery done right there. That's just beautiful. That's awesome. Look at that. And then inside is super clean because there's not a lot of embroidery, not a lot of embroidery on the actual hat itself, because most of it is sublimation on the front. So very clean on the back. And no backing, yeah?
No backing.
No backing. It's already a structure cap. No backing. Very clean. And this is just very nicely done. So I can't wait to see that episode on how we actually achieved that. All right. OK Tech says, hello, how are you? I've been following you. I believe one day I'll be a lucky winner. Well, you are a lucky winner today.
You're already a winner.
You're going to be a lucky winner today because everyone on this live stream is going to get a free gift, all right? And I just announced it shortly a while ago that everyone on this live is going to get a free gift of a 22-inch by 24-inch gang sheet. All right, of your design, you're choosing, or you can put multiple designs using our gang sheet builder. All right, we're gonna give you the way to redeem that at the end of this live stream if you stay tuned. And for those of you that want to try out DTF or want to transfer on some shirts, see how it looks. People have been asking for samples all the time.
Sure.
They always ask oh, can you send me a sample? Can you send me a sample? And sometimes we're like, hey, we don't have time to print them. Here's a sample of the Ricoma logo but I can ship that to you. But but this is different. You get 2 feet long
Of whatever you want.
Of whatever you want. All right.
Anything you want.
Anything you want. You can put whatever design you want on there. Obviously, if there's certain designs, make sure it's like clear, right, for the best outcome and quality.
300 DPI, no less than that.
Okay, and then Carl himself would print those out.
I'll pack it up, get it printed for you.
All right, and
We will do it for you.
And we were even thinking like, oh, maybe we ask them to pay for the shipping, but you know what? Like, we're just gonna ship it free, all right? Because we ship the samples free anyways. If you want your own designs, we're just when you pull in your order, we'll tell you how you're gonna do it. You put in the code, you get that 100% off. It's free of charge, and then we will send that to you free of charge as well. So you get a custom gang sheet of your choice by just being here.
And the gang sheet builder is so easy to use. It kind of walks you through everything. You can take the background off of some pictures if you need to. It lets you size the images. You can duplicate. You can move them around and put them as close as you want. So you want to maximize the space of that gang sheet. So if you're trying to launch your brand and you kind of want some samples of what your image is going to look like, this is a great time to try it. Or if you want to have some designs for the new year, let's make some cool New Year's shirts for the family. That's a nice way to do it. Bring in the new year with some cool DTF shirts.
All right. Yeah, so Vicky asked, isn't it 40% off the upgrade? Yes, I assume you're talking about Chroma Lux. It is 40% off if you use the code LUXE40. That's LUXE 40. If you're looking to upgrade, the upgrades are only available on chromaembroidery.com, so you got to go there to upgrade. If you're buying a new license, you can go to chromaembroidery.com, or you can go to Ricoma.com and you can buy the new license there.
Chroma digitizing? Or
Yes,
Chroma
this guy
embroidery?
says Henry talks too much. Let Carl make in peace. All right, Carl, I'm gonna shut up and let you make in peace.
But he's got great information, man. You got to hear it from him. I don't have the power. He's got the power for the incredible deals.
All right. So someone asked, do you have to make a purchase for this? No, you do not. We're gonna give you the. I told you what it is. I haven't even told you how you're gonna get it. We're gonna reveal.
But you got to stick around to find out.
You gotta stick around to find out. But you don't have to make any purchase, to claim this.
Vegan Mo is pretty much telling you, let him cook, Henry.
Yeah,
let him cook.
All right. Someone, DeAndre McCrae says, I bought 2 more machines this year. Awesome. Thank you. And never used software. But would I be to have to use the subscription to test it out? So there is a 7-day free trial on chromaembroidery.com if you'd like to do that, just to try it out. If you already have Chroma and you already use it, you probably already know how it works. You can upgrade, and then it's just unlocking more features for you. Okay. All right. Are we almost done with this?
We got to just go to the next steps.
Okay. Got about 10,000 stitches left, guys. So maybe another 10, 15 minutes.
22 more minutes.
22 more minutes. Okay. Okay, Tech asks, hello, Ricoma. Are you having any clearance sales this season? All
This
day,
season,
every day.
We already came from a whole
month
you are
and a half.
2,000 and late, man. Let me tell you something.
2000 and late. What song is that from? That's
think
from
it's,
Black Eyed Peas.
Black Eyed Peas,
Yeah,
but,
Black Eyed
you know.
Peas. 2000 and late.
Bah,
Yeah.
boom, boom, bah. Gotta get that deal. Man, you guys missed those deals, man.
Oh, Carl.
Always
always fun to have you on here.
Imbrogo, one of our influencer guys, he's the one with the mobile embroidery. He was telling me, can I get a creator at a good price? And I'm like, dude,
It is already at a good
it's
price.
so good that even the employees here at Ricoma have been buying some of them.
That's right.
Because they're so cheap. And it's like, forget employee discount. We don't even get that.
Yeah.
Or they're so low that it doesn't even apply.
Yeah. Correct.
You know?
that is true. There have been some employees that they're like,
We sold two heads and 2 single heads to employees.
Nice.
Each one of them got one of each.
Look at that. I didn't even know that it was that many. I thought it was like 1 or 2.
No.
So quite a few employees are like, you know what? Screw it. Let me get in on this.
One guy's dad is retiring, so he's like, what am I going to do? So he's like, hey, Dad, just let's get some embroidery. And they did it. They got a single head and a 2 head.
Nice.
We got 2 people that did that.
Nice.
And I'm telling you, this is the lowest price they're going to be. so low that even the employees are buying them.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not, you can't even get lower.
Yeah, because before we kind of did this year-end holiday sale, clearance, Black Friday, that kind of stuff. You know, there every now and then an employee will come up to us and be like, "Hey, I'm looking to get a machine. Can I get an employee discount?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." You know, and that's when the machines were at a much higher price.
Right.
But now, you know, with some of the floor models that we're looking to clear out, with some of the, you know, that we're welcoming 2026, we got to clear out all these old models. It's like a car dealership. You got to get rid of the old models before the year ends so that we can welcome in the new models.
That's
But these
right.
are, you know, some of these are brand new machines. Some of these are floor models that we use for live streams like this and demonstrations, and people are just taking advantage of them right away.
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's like,
It's a-
you know,
it's a
instead of
great-
asking me for employee discount, it's just like, this is so low already.
I know.
It's literally like almost at our cost to kind of get this to you guys,
Practically.
because it's you know, we gotta move some of these inventory. You gotta clear out the warehouse to bringing you know, new 2026 models coming
in-
next year.
So in Brogo, if you're watching, you got to get it now, man, because it's not going to get
Yeah.
any less. Or they're going to sell out before you miss out on
Oh
that
yeah,
deal.
that's right. And quite a few people have already missed it, and they're like, "Hey man, why do you have any more?"
They're
I
gone.
told you,
They're gone.
Right? We told you, because when we announced the floor models that we're clearing out, they're limited quantity because they're, you know, lightly used floor models on the showroom for trade shows, etc. And then once they're gone, they're gone. I can't make a new floor model by opening up another machine and put it
That's
there,
right.
So once they're gone, they're gone. And so some people, they're like, so, you know, what sucks for a lot of people, and this is why I tell you, don't procrastinate, because when we say a deal is gone, it's really gone. Some of them, they made the order, right, with the rep, but they haven't completed their payments. So now, you know, the orders that are in the queue, someone from after you is gonna get,
And
gonna
we
get that
can't
machine.
hold it
Yeah, we can't hold it forever
unless we get payment.
Exactly. So it's like someone's like, "Oh yeah, no, I want to get it," and then they're like, "Oh, they got busy," or whatever the case is, or they're on vacation. You snooze, you lose.
Sorry,
and then
man.
people that are kind of, you know, after, we just go down the list. It's like someone else is like, "Well, I want that, and I paid already." Okay, cool. You got to, and then by the time the guy comes back from vacation, or like the one that you wanted is gone. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you know, it's gone.
We
It's gone.
can't hold it indefinitely.
Exactly. So if you want to take advantage of it, make sure you know, when you see something that you like, jump on it. That's what I've been saying since last month.
You got to take it.
Yeah, you gotta take it. You gotta make sure you jump on it, because you never know if someone else is already ahead of you and you know, getting that order. I know that one of the lives that we did, we showed the warehouse with the demo models.
Yes.
There was one MT 1502 for $9,000.
Yeah, I
and,
saw
and,
that.
and then people were just like, that lady was like, "I'm gonna call right now."
Yeah.
I'm like, you can call, but you gotta make sure you get everything squared away and done.
Yeah.
And she got it. But it was one
Beautiful.
available. I showed us like, this is the only one left. So once
So
that's
look,
gone, it's gone.
Denise Clarence, or Denise Lawrence, says that she has a single needle and looking for a multi-needle. Let me tell you, a multi-needle machine is going to change your life, because what would have taken like a half an hour
Yeah.
to do.
Didn't you start with a single needle?
No. Well,
No?
I did. I
Yeah,
did.
right?
I've got a Serger single needle.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, man, I love my 2001 8S. That thing just rocks, and I don't have to sit there and rethread it every single time. So I was, you know, I would purposefully do simple things with it.
Okay.
But with the multi needle, it's just so fast.
Like this whole time,
It's so easy, yeah. You
we're
don't
like,
have to
we're
sit
here.
there
We don't
and
have to.
change
Yeah.
threads
This whole
and do
thing
all
is
that stuff.
it's just running behind us. Like,
Yeah.
what is that? 40-something thousand stitches. It just hums and goes once you set it up. So no need, and it's color changes, multicolor. What is that? 4 or 5 colors, 3, 4 colors total.
Yeah.
So it's just very easy to do. All right. Let's see. What are some other questions here?
Yes, you can learn to service the machine. You just got to come down here and we'll teach you.
Yeah, so Inner Fire Archery, I want to learn to service machines. I think that would be a great second income stream. You're not wrong, and many people have already taken advantage of that. They, you know, you got to contact us. You got to schedule, you know, when you're going to come in, right? There is a fee involved, but we're going to teach you how to be like a technician.
That's right.
The same training that our technicians go through. You get to learn all the troubleshooting of different machines. You know, what are the most, you know, common things you run into, tear the machine apart, put it back together. You know, you learn all of that if you come into our facility and get trained. That's called the technical certification. And you get a certificate at the end of that.
Correct.
You know, signed by me personally, to kind of be like, hey, you're certified to be like a technician
Right.
for us. And a lot of our customers actually from different locations, they're like, hey, if you have a service call or a training, I can go for you. And we've been able to expand our network that way because our customers are kind of our biggest advocates, and they
Right.
want to spread the knowledge and and it's a second stream of income for them as well.
Matter of fact, A-Dub,
Oh yeah,
he
Alan,
came here. Alan Wade came here for a week.
Okay.
And he became certified under Garfield's tutelage. Wagwan,
Yeah.
Garfield,
Yeah.
everything all right? Yes, man.
Yeah, so you can learn from our techs that have years of experience
And the funny thing is, the minute he got back, he got called and he went to fix some lady's machine.
Oh, nice.
So he's already benefiting from it.
Exactly. Like, so yeah, your investment is gonna pay off. Yeah, you gotta spend some time. The flight over here, the time to learn. You gotta put your mind to it. It's not. I would say it's not for everyone. Okay, because it is certainly something that is a lot more involved, right, than just your normal operations of the machine. You really tear it apart and you kind of build it back together, know all the components. But it is eye-opening to see how these things work.
It is.
It's eye-opening to see how these things work. But if you had that knack and interest for it, you can certainly generate a second stream of income because we have tens of thousands of units out there on the market that sometimes they need servicing or an extra training or their staff needs training. And while we can provide that, we can't do everything. And so a lot of customers kind of take that and leverage that our network to make a second stream of income. And we benefit from that of getting people the help that they need when they need it, and the customers are spreading the knowledge at the same time.
And also, if you don't want to do it to be a technician, if you will, you can also learn how to use or how to operate and fix your machine.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
you
right.
can always come and learn just your machine, and that'll make it. It'll take that anxiety out of it.
Yeah.
The stress of not knowing. But these machines are really not that hard to work
Right.
with.
I would say that every model is a little bit different, and the components are obviously different. But the mechanisms and the knowledge behind it, it's very transferable.
Right.
So sure, if there's some part a reciprocator might look different, but all machines have a reciprocator, right?
Right.
And it does the same thing. So there's slight nuances, but if you learn the general kind of troubleshooting and the mechanisms of the machine, it will open up so much more knowledge of like, oh, this is why I'm seeing this. It's related to this, right? Some people are like, oh, my thread is broken, and the first thing they think of is like, oh, my timing. It's like you gotta know the nuances of like what to look for and the spots to look for. Just like when we did the on the EM, when the thread broke, and then we first rethreaded it, but then it still didn't go. We're like, oh, we both say, oh, it's the bobbin.
Yeah,
it's because
that's it.
because you know what to
figure it out.
you know what to look for,
Hey.
and once you know that.
Nevery Berry, that's the third time asking. Sorry, we got so many comments.
Yeah,
coming
we got so
through
many
that it's
questions,
hard
so
to
we
keep
can't.
up.
Yeah, any deals on
Forgive
the
us. You see the
CHT2?
sass that we're getting, man?
I know, man.
That's the third time I'm asking. So,
All right. Any deals on the CHT2 forehead? We don't have any public deals that are available because this is a higher ticket item. But because you asked for the third time, we're gonna give you a good deal. All right.
That's right.
If you contact
give us a call. We'll give you a good
yeah.
deal.
If you call in
For your troubles.
and you, exactly for asking for the third time, you tell whichever rep you're working with, hey, I had to ask this for the third time on a deal, and Henry said to call in and you'll give me a good deal. They'll verify with me, and I'll give the go ahead to give you a good deal. All right. So
Make sure you say that though, so we
yeah,
know.
so they know who it is. All right. So make sure you call in, and we'll give you a good deal there. Oh, people want to see the design and bordering. Okay, let's show them
It's
what
almost
the people
done,
want.
actually.
Okay. And while you do that, I'm just going to look at some other questions.
So this is how much more time do we have on this live, Henry?
Like another 30 minutes.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it there, but there was another part of it that we would have embroidered, which is the hands.
Oh, okay.
So I can show them what it's gonna look like, but so I drew the line all the way down so that I could recenter it, and then it would have had some hands making a heart like this
Okay.
in the Grinch's hands. Can they see it? It's gonna look like this, but we've changed the thread a little bit to make it stand out a little bit more. See that? But anything that you do, you always want to run a test on it. Now, if I clean up the edges on this, I could actually make a patch out of this. It's already a patch. Put some glue on it, stick it to something, boom, and there I have a nice little Grinch patch that I can put anywhere I want. So you know, you can put it on this backing here. And again, I put the adhesive on the back and I've got a patch already made.
Nice.
Just got to clean up the edges and we're good to go.
So you made a patch, and then this one we're making it on the actual.
So I
swim.
didn't make a patch. I embroidered, I tested it out on backing.
Oh, okay, okay.
So I always test something on backing first before
Okay.
I go to the live garment, just to make sure it comes out right.
Yeah.
And then, but as a result, I can use this as
a patch if you want to, exactly.
Because
Okay.
this tearaway backing is not going to go anywhere. That's for life, right?
Yeah.
So I might as well have done it on canvas or twill.
Nice.
But this is going to last forever. I can just clean out the edges and use it as a patch.
Nice.
Put it on a tote bag.
Okay.
On a little book bag or something like that. But this one's coming out really neat. It's almost done. It's going to beep in just a couple seconds and let us know it's done. Yeah, sometimes, I'll stay late at night watching my machine embroider until my wife calls me. Get back in here! Time to go to bed! You gotta go to work tomorrow! She's right, though.
All right, a lot of people are giving comments on the, some other comments here. How much is the 1010 floor model? Yeah, that one is $49.99.
And we don't have that many left.
Yeah,
anyway.
there's only a handful left.
Yep.
Probably, I don't know the exact number, but we started out with like maybe 15, 20, and then now it's probably down to the single digits. So $49.99, because we ran this since Black Friday, so on the floor models.
Well, even before Black Friday.
Well, the floor model started.
was
Oh yeah, like
Black Month.
right? Like
It was
Black November.
Black November.
Yeah, we started that
We
in Black
started
November.
way, Black
yeah,
November.
so it's been like a month and a half.
It's been a month and a
Yeah,
half.
so they're pretty much out. So yeah, they're $49.99, and you won't be able to get the extra $500 off on the floor model, but you can get it on the brand new model, an extra $500 off. And the difference is about, what is it, $2,000 between the new and the floor model. So
Our audio is coming in and out. Is that okay? Are you getting a clear feed on there? Somebody's saying that the audio is coming in and out. Sorry about that, Bancoolad Clips. Bancoolad Clips. I
And
wonder
then,
what he does. Is he a hairdresser or a barber or something like that? With a name like that, Clips,
Oh yeah.
Could that be a barber?
So as we were just saying about the rethreading, the thread broke,
Yes.
right? Someone says, so happy to see what will happen in real life and how easy it is to get back
It's
up and running.
super easy,
Yeah,
man.
it's like, but people like freak out. It's like,
No.
oh man, my machine.
And if you get a thread break, all you have to do is rewind.
Yeah.
You just go back. So
Rethread, rewind, and press
the
start.
machine might do about 10 stitches
Yeah.
before
7 to 10 stitches.
before it notices the thread break, which is nothing, right? But all you have
Speaking
to do
of which,
is
we got
rewind.
a thread break right here.
That's it.
and
it's
it's-
that white.
yeah.
It's going through the it's
vinyl.
going through the vinyl, so it might happen.
A little bit more friction.
But look,
okay.
it's easy, right? I just take it.
Look at that, right
take
on
my
right on
snips,
cue. We couldn't plan this
Boom.
better.
Take that and just thread it just like this. Look at that. No special tools needed. It's super fast. Let's get in there. There we go. Put it through there. Now we're gonna do it, right? So we
Yeah.
click, okay, we're gonna float.
We're gonna
float
float
back
backwards.
about 10, maybe 20. That's it, and then we start. And that's all she wrote.
Yep.
So I'm gonna let it. It's overstitching the area, and look at
And
that.
boom.
Boom.
Pull
done.
that thread off. Done. What did that
That's
take?
it.
Like 18 seconds.
Not even.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, so you gotta know what to look for, right? And right away we saw the thread kind of snapped and it popped up, so we know it's not a bobbin issue. So we
Correct.
know it's just the top thread broke. We just rethread it and keep on going. That's the first thread break in 40,000
For that
stitches.
one.
Yeah. All right. So you just gotta know what you're doing.
You've got to know what you're doing. Know how to embroider this.
Okay,
right?
so the Unishop says, getting a creator today. This is perfect for my business model or my business needs. I'm excited. All right, so go ahead and take advantage of that. EM500 off. All right, use that code. Don't mess up and miss out on the $500 off that I'm giving you on a brand new creator. All right, so make
Brand
sure
new, 5-year warranty.
All right.
Can't beat it. You get lifetime support, people, lifetime training with any machine that you buy. Lifetime support, lifetime training. You're going to get a live training. It's an online live training with the trainer when you get your machine. So we're not just selling you a machine, patting you on the back and being like, you're out of here. We're going to give you the training and the support that you need to be successful. If you can't be successful, it's on you. But we're giving you everything you need to do it.
Yeah. And you answered this person, the same person's question. Yeah, I'm new here. How do you learn to use the Creator? And what about the supplies? So yeah, you get the training, and we'll also give you a supplies list. You also get a starter kit inside of your
training videos that you have to do first. Once you complete those the 10 training videos, you can then schedule your training. Okay?
Correct.
Really important that you do that. And then once you do that, we have special classes with Miss Janet that teaches you how to do freestanding lace. She teaches you how to do applique. We have classes on chroma. Janae teaches you how to do chroma.
Oh yeah, we do chroma classes like twice a week.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I also do all the Racoma TV videos. So I'm always showing you different techniques, different tips and tricks. So we have an abundant amount of information and tutorials on how to make things at Racoma, more than any other manufacturer out there.
Yep. Okay. And someone asked, how long will the Lux 40 code last? That's for this live stream, so you got to make sure you take advantage of that. We'll probably keep it up till the end of today, but you know, it's a super deep discount. We usually sometimes give like 20%, 25%. So 40% is just for upgrade to the highest tier, Chroma Lux only, Lux 40, and probably just gonna keep it up till the end of today.
Yeah. So you only have at the end of the day.
All right. Henry, do you lose Legacy if you don't want to pay for the subscription? So once you upgrade from Legacy to the subscription license, the Legacy license goes away. You can't go back to Legacy, all right? So in a sense, yes, you do lose that license, but you get the subscription license. And if you want to just put it on pause, it's like, hey, I don't need it right now. After the first year, because the first year is included with your activation fee. After the first year, if you're like, hey, I want to pause it for a couple of months and come back later, that's the flexibility you have with the subscription model. You don't have to keep on paying it if you're not going to use it, but you can also come back and resubscribe, and you don't have to repay the activation fee.
Let me tell you something. Once you go to Lux, you don't go back.
Oh yeah, yeah. And after the first year, when it's like $41 when you subscribe for the whole year, the equivalent of $41 per month. So what is it, like $480 something per year?
Right.
To constantly get the latest version.
The latest upgrades. It's we've introduced ever since the Legacy came out, we've introduced custom motifs.
Okay.
So you can make custom motifs. If you were at the last Deco Summit, I actually did a custom motif for one of the projects that we did.
Nice.
It has over 250
built-in fonts. Yeah.
It allows you to take TrueType fonts from, if you have Word documents, and you can upload the TrueType fonts to it, and you can have those digitized as well.
Yeah.
Or you can download digitized files already and then incorporate them into Chroma. So all those things allow you to be done. The complex fills are just incredible. The different patterns that you can do, the ease of use. We've knocked out a bunch of clicks here and there to streamline the software, and every day it's getting more intuitive, easier to use. And it's just better and better every day. So you're getting the latest and greatest all the time.
Yeah. So the previous kind of outdated model of how digitizing software worked is like, oh, you buy the license, and then you can use it forever, sure, but then like 2 years later, a new version comes out with all these upgrades. You have to pay another $3,000, $4,000 to get the new version. With us, it's just you pay an activation fee that's equivalent of a new license, but then every year just to get the latest version, it's equivalent of like $480 a year for Chroma Lux. It's even smaller than that if you're using Chroma Inspire or Plus. So that's just to get the latest upgrade. So you don't have to pay $3,000 in 2-3 years for a brand new license for all these new features, you always get to use the latest features for a fraction of the price after the first year. So
I remember when Photoshop was out, you had to buy the CD, and it was like $4,000, $5,000
Yeah.
every time you bought it.
and then 2 years later, another
have to
Photoshop
know-
version,
right.
you know, version 2, version 3, version
Yep,
4,
yep.
and then you buy another 2,000, another 2,000. So
Yep.
after 5 years, you spend like $8,000.
Sure.
You know, on 4 new licenses. With this, it's like a fraction of that price,
you get
and you
all the
always
upgrades.
the latest version. All right, so we're finished with this. Tell us about this, Carl. You
So
got-
the final step is to take it into the heat press.
Okay.
So that the vinyl can bond to the sweater.
Okay.
But I am gonna rehoop it and maybe get the other one started where I was gonna do the hands down here.
Okay.
So I've already marked it. So I'm gonna go back to the hooping station and just
Okay.
get that rehooped real quick.
Cool.
And then we can get it started. We're probably not gonna be able to finish live, but at least they got to see what it would look like.
Okay.
So here we go again. We're gonna use our trusty doohickey thing here to hold the shirt in place. Now the good thing is it's already being held in place because we've already embroidered on it. But just to kind of keep it steady for me, I'm gonna put this back into here, and I'm gonna get this back on here like this. So if this was a jacket, Henry, I could have the design I could do the whole thing in one shot because it all depends on how you approach the image and how it's being hooped, right?
Okay.
So if this was a jacket that had a split in the middle, then I can just lay it flat and the sewing arm could come anywhere. But right now, there's no place for the sewing arm to come like this to have it fit the whole frame.
Oh,
So
okay.
because of that, we have to just kind of shift it up or down a little bit and do a double. But by marking the sweater, I'm able to just get it done real quickly. So I'm just gonna rehoop it and then pick the design, and then we're back in business. I want to make sure that it stays centered. There's my center mark right there. So now we're going to take this again and do the same thing. There we go. So now we're going to put it back. This time I'm going to go belly down. And this is a good time to change your bobbin because, you know, look at that.
Oh, right on cue.
So you always
Almost
start,
done.
always start.
Start with
Hold
it,
out
yeah.
your hand for a second.
Yeah.
There you go. Hold that.
Okay.
Always start with the fresh bobbin.
Yeah, look, we're almost out.
So each bobbin gives you about 35,000 stitches, but technically this was 41,000 and it did all of them.
So we didn't have to. Yeah, this is like almost out. It's almost at the core.
So now we're just going to make sure that nothing is underneath and binding. I always like to put my hand down here, make sure that it's all free.
Is all the audio
Perfect.
issues good now? Okay.
So take it out of embroidery mode, go back to select design, and here are those hands. With the little heart. See that? Beautiful.
Ah.
And that will complete it. And it's
Yeah,
gonna-
20,000 stitches. Yeah, maybe.
we might get done
Yeah,
with
we
it.
might get done with it.
So let's see, select colors, and it tells you everything. So we're gonna do the white for that. That's gonna be red, and then that's gonna be white again. And then finally it's gonna go to the green, and that's it, save. And we're gonna leave it on automatic manual because I am gonna apply the glitter vinyl to the actual hand. So now it's just a matter
okay.
of placing it where I want it.
Okay.
So now we're gonna lock it in place and do a trace. We're going to see how close it gets to the chin, which is perfect right there. That's going to be perfect. Okay. All righty. We're ready to go. Got a fresh new bobbin, and here we go. That's it.
There it goes.
Let her cook.
Okay. Yeah, we can even. Who wants to see this go to max speed?
Go for it.
Yeah. Who wants to
Who
see
wants
this?
ludicrous speed?
Who wants to see this go at max speed?
It might take, so at 21 minutes, it'll take it down to half that.
Oh yeah. So right now we're at 710. And again, the machine will adjust the speed slightly based on the type of stitch it's doing. Right now, the actual speed is 630. The max speed we set it at is 710 right now. Who wants to crank this up to go to max speed? Let me know in the comments.
Let's see if we can get this done before the end of the live.
All right, yeah, because otherwise it's going to take about 20 minutes. So someone says, me, yes, yes, go. All right, we're going to crank this up.
Woo!
1200 SPM, all right? 1200 stitches per minute. Let people see how it runs.
That's fast.
Yeah. Don't get your hand under there.
There we go.
1200 stitches per minute. All right. Max speed 1200. If you can zoom in, can you even see this right here? Is that a maximum zoom right there? Or just take my word for it. Just take my word for it. It's at 1200 stitches per minute. All right. And then actual speed 890. 1200 stitches per minute maximum speed.
Man, that's amazing. That's just going there. There it is.
Okay.
Woo!
All right. Get out of the frame, Carl.
Sorry.
All right, well, let that
I got a big
run.
head.
So now instead of what is it? Now it's 25 minutes instead of what was it? What was it before? It was definitely higher than that before.
Yeah, I think you were looking at the stitch count right there.
Oh,
right?
okay, yeah. Okay. Cool. We might be able to get done with that. Yeah, when you got your
Anyway.
machine dialed in, tension dialed in, you see like no thread breaks, maximum speed, it just goes. All right. So someone says, wait, but I was told by my tech to not run my machine higher than 1,000. Now I'm confused. Oh, it's just like I said, you can. You probably don't want to do it all the time because obviously, like if I ran this at 1,200 stitches per minute all the time, the wear and tear is going to be that much faster, right? That's one thing. But also, just when you have your machine dialed in, if you don't have it dialed in, you certainly don't want to run it at 1,200 stitches per minute. It's going to be more thread breaks, more issues. But if you have it dialed in, you know what you're doing, you know your tensions, and we have this machine dialed in. It's there's no problem. This is just showcasing what the machine is capable of doing when you have it all dialed in. And again, should you do it 24 hours a day at 1200? Probably not, right? It's just going to wear it out much faster, but you can if you choose to.
Yeah, even though the max is at 1200, it's running at 890.
Right.
Because it is regulating. So if you were doing line art, it would run super fast at 1200.
Mm-hmm.
But because we are doing this tatame fill, it is going to run a little bit slower because there are certain gaps on it. And
Correct.
it's doing a random stitch pattern, so that causes the machine to go a little bit slower.
Yeah,
but
if you just like maybe just line
Right.
after line, it'll go at the 1200. So
Yeah.
so the machine is self-regulating depending on the type of stitch you're doing. If you're
Correct.
doing a jump stitch for like a 3D puff, it's gonna slow it down even more.
Correct.
400, 500 stitches because it's jumping.
Right.
Right. So it can't be going at the same speed that we set it at. All right, we got A-Dub in the house. What's going on, Alan? Everything good?
We were just telling everybody about your experience with Garfield. You want to chime in and write a little note about how good that was? It was a good experience. That's what he told me.
Yeah, Alan came here and now he knows his machines inside out. And Alan's one of those that started off also very just hands-on.
Yes.
He wants to know everything about the machine.
Right.
So he asked us, hey, do you have a technician training that I can just really get into the machine more in depth? And we said, yeah, come on by. So he flew here for a couple of days or a week and got in touch with our technicians to guide him on that.
Damn, this thing is going.
I'm gonna answer.
Sorry, keep getting in the
No,
frame.
it's all right. I'm gonna answer some questions while the machine just goes. Someone asked, how can I schedule a time for the video demo on the Creator? I was talking with George yesterday. Yeah, so if you're talking with one of our sales reps, reach out to them. You just tell them you want a virtual demo, and then it's no different than being on a
You're getting it right
video
now.
Yeah, right. That too. You saw the virtual demo there, but if you want more of a one-on-one virtual demo and answer your questions, you can work with our rep, and then he can set one up for you. And but it will be it's the same one here that Carl is standing right next to.
I'm Vanna Whiting it. We might throw in the bow if you want. That's Miss Janet's bow.
Yeah, and to clarify, never Barry's question about still the Chroma upgrade. If you want to stay, once you upgrade your legacy license to the subscription license, you cannot go back. You lose your legacy license. If you want to keep your legacy license, you can keep that forever for as long as you want. But we're not making any updates to that because that's what it's called. It's legacy. Any new features, new updates are being made on the Chroma subscription license.
Right.
Once you upgrade, you cannot go back. It's like, oh, I want to go back to legacy, or if I want to stop using the subscription, I can use my legacy. No, the system is set up in a way where once you upgrade, the previous license is wiped out. So only choose to upgrade if you want to get the subscription license. And again, you're getting the latest features. The Chroma legacy license, you can keep that forever as long as you don't upgrade. You can use that for as long as you want, but you're not going to get any new features. We're not making any updates to Chroma legacy, right? All of the new features are only available on the new Chroma license.
And trust me, once you do it, you're not going to want to go back anyway.
Exactly.
Guaranteed. Listen to me now and believe me later. Trust me. Trust me!
All right, what other questions you guys had? There was a lot of questions. I had to skip to the bottom to see if you guys wanted to crank up the speed on the 15 needle. All right, David Welch, what about price for an extension on the 20 needle Ricoma? What do you mean by price for an extension? Not really sure what that means, but if you're looking at on the 20 needle machine over here, we do have this one on sale. This is the same machine, very similar machine. These two are very similar. You got the 20 needle to my left, and then you got the 15 needle to my right, all right? Both of them are the Marquis series, both of them equipped with the 10S control panel. One is 20 needles. Sorry, I'm looking backwards. One is 20 needles and one is the 15 needles, all right? You do see that the needle thread break mechanism on both the 15 and the 20 is a little bit different. Like I mentioned, the 20 needle thread break detection is a little bit more advanced and more precise. That's why it's a different look. And that's why the price difference, not only for the number of needles, but also for the difference there. All right, but for both of these machines, all right, for brand new models, you can get them an additional $1,000 off on the website at Ricoma.com by using the code MARQ1000, MARQ1000. Get an additional $1,000 off. We showed you how to check out through there. Go ahead and get to the actual product page on the 2001, let's say. Since this guy asked about the 2001, scroll down to get to the 5-year warranty brand new machine option. All right, you see that's for $14,999, already discounted on the website off of $16,995. So you're already getting a $2,000 discount. Then you put the PIP. You're already getting a $2,000 discount, but if you use the code MARQ1000, you can get an additional $1,000 off on that option. All right, so you get it for $13,999.
Look, it's at 940. You see that? Doing a satin stitch. So depending on what it is, look at that, 940, 930. It's going. Everything has to be coordinated,
Nice.
Beautiful. I'm almost ready for my glitter vinyl here, and we're almost done. Only have 16 minutes left.
Hey, so some people are saying they want the Grinch DST file instead of the gang sheet. That's an option. Saves you a lot of work, Carl.
Sure.
So people are saving you a lot of work.
We could do that.
Okay. Maybe run a poll at the end and see which one people want, and we can perhaps send that out. DeAndre McCrae says, will you get the machine before the new year? Possible. We're looking to ship out as many orders as we can before the year ends. Certainly depends on the order volume. Right now, I think we have like 60 orders that are in the backlog that waiting to be shipped because there's so many orders that are coming in. So we will do our best. Can't guarantee depending on when you order, but say if you order today, I would say that there's a good chance it might ship out before the end of the year. I think it will certainly ship out before the end of the year. Depending on where you are, I don't know if it will get to you before the end of the year, but you know, we can try to expedite that as much as possible. If it's a single head machine, I think it will ship out within a week. So you'll definitely get that, you know, shipped out within a week, and then arrive to you, you know, in 3-4 business days. So it should be able to get there before the end of the year if it's a single head. Okay, so 67 Lady Hardy says, I just ordered mine on Saturday. It's scheduled for delivery on the 29th to the 31st.
Nice.
So okay, so you got that, you know, you probably got, right now is the cusp to get it, you know, right before the end of the year.
And what did she order? A Creator?
Yeah, let us know what you ordered down below. Sicard Karen asked, the Creator floor model have a discount? Yeah, so it's already discounted on the website. I believe it is going for $5,999. All right, the floor model is going for $59.99. We can show that. $59.99 for the floor model. All right, 1-year warranty, floor model. You don't get any additional discount off of that because it's already a very steep discount. Over 40% off of MSRP for a lightly used floor model. So you're not getting more discount off of that.
Last color.
Someone asked, if we are certified by you, will we get calls to set up Ricoma machines for your customers in our area? Yeah, that's part of the network. So you can we certainly have that option. Depends on availability and demand, but and also like you got to make sure we certify you. You got to make sure you do a good job and know what you're doing. But certainly with those in mind, yes, that's what Adam Wade did by getting certified, and he was able to be sent to a service call. And you can kind of tell us whether you're available or not, and all of that. Yes, for the technical training, you just contact us. There is a fee involved per day for the technician to train you for the technical training, but it is certainly worth it if you're looking at this from a long-term perspective. Even if you're not doing service calls or trainings for us, if you're just kind of learning how to fix your own machine or know how to troubleshoot your own machine, the knowledge itself is worth a lot more than the fee that we charge.
Yeah, if you have a fleet of machines and this is something that you're going to be doing for a living, who better than yourself to take care of your machines when you need the help, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because sometimes, it takes us a little bit of time to get to you. But in an emergency, if you already know how to use your machine well, then guess what? You're going to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
And we do encourage, and we have a whole bunch of information and videos and materials that allow you to work on your own machine, to help you go through those.
Yeah. So someone also asked, what's the cost of the training? So it is going to be an investment. So it'll be around like $1,500 to $2,000 just for the training itself. Because it also depends on the number of days that you're spending. Because you're getting a technician to dedicate all that time to be able to train you. They have to be able to get paid. So it is an investment, but no different than coming to Deco Summit and learning marketing and sales. It's a skill that you acquire and you take with you forever. So it's certainly worth it if you believe that that's going to be something that's going to be valuable to you.
Man, that thing's just puffing away. Man, this looks so incredible, man. This is so nice.
Yeah, show them the.
If you missed it, we had the puff or the embossing here. Embossing. I was mixing two words with one. Embossing. Puff and embossing at the same time. That's the new term. They're gonna.
Yeah, we're gonna be like this is embossing.
Yeah,
this
if it's on Wikipedia, it's true. So look at you see, look at that. You see how that looks? It's like it's gone, but then there it is. That looks so neat. Who's there? Ho, ho, ho. It's me.
Michelle also asked, how do you upgrade Chroma from before 2021 without the registration number to the current program? So if you've lost, it's in your email, right? And it's your license number is in your email, your serial number is in your email. If you lost it, contact us. We can look that up. But you should have that in your email. But if you want to upgrade, you can also contact us. We can look up what your serial number was for your previous program. All right, let's see.
Yeah, you should find it in your email. You can go to your portal. On your portal itself, you have your sales order, and it's also there. What else are they asking?
All right, let's see.
Just a couple more minutes. 8 more minutes. I think we're going to make it.
I think we can.
No, I'm getting in the way. I keep getting in the way. Just want to see what's happening.
Yeah, how long does it take to become a technician? Again, it depends. Everyone's learning ability is a little bit different, but we recommend at least a 2 to 3 day training.
Yeah, ADub did a week.
Okay.
You know, it all depends on how many machines you want to get certified on.
Oh, that's right.
If it's just one machine, it's going to take less time. But ADub did the whole training.
Oh, okay.
So he went from the EM1010, the Creator, to a Swift, to a Marquee, even a multi-head.
I see.
So he's been trained across the board.
I see.
If it's just one machine,
it's of course it's.
If it's just one machine, it's going to be shorter. So that's what I was telling Henry before. If you're interested in learning just how to use your machine, you can do just that machine also.
Right.
But if you want to learn how to do all of them, then the week is recommended, so you really get to know all the machines.
Yeah.
So it all depends how much you want to learn. The Creator, it doesn't take that much to learn it. It's pretty straightforward. On the Marquees, again, it's pretty straightforward. But once you start getting to the multi-heads,
it's a little
there's
bit
a
more
lot more
complicated.
moving parts. But nevertheless, it's not that much more complicated because you're still dealing with, instead of one reciprocator, you just have 3 or 4.
Right.
But it doesn't make it any harder.
Right. They're very common concepts that transfer.
But they do have different parts.
Yeah, different
that
parts.
move. Like the color change motor is in a different location.
Yeah.
So those things is what differs. And so if you want to get that well-rounded knowledge of all the machines, you need to be here at least a week. But if you're here just for either the Marquee or the 8S, or the 7S, or the Creator EM1010, then your time is going to be a little bit less.
All right, and ADub also says I'm coming back to get more training too. So
oh, nice.
He's gonna be back for more. He hasn't had enough.
Excellent.
All right.
It must be that Dominican food that he wants down here in Miami. I took him to this nice Dominican place down the street. It was so good, man. And that every time Embrogo comes, he always goes to the Dominican place.
Nice.
They love it. What's your favorite food when you come down to Miami? Huh? Is it the croquetas, the empanadas, the Dominican food? Man, we have such a diverse cultural. When it comes to food,
for sure.
You know, I love me some pho.
Oh, pho is nice.
Oh,
pho is always a good. It's a good hangover food too.
Man, it's good any day, man.
If you're hungover,
I love me some pho.
Out partying late on a Friday and Saturday morning, you had a big bowl of pho. Oh, it hits the spot.
Is there anything that you've eaten the first time and you're thinking, but then you just find yourself craving it? So the first time I had pho, I was like, this is different. It's different, you know? But then I found myself drawn to it, and I just wanted more and more. Same thing when I tried pad thai the first time with the peanut sauce dressing on the salad. You know, I was like, peanut dressing on
Yeah.
salad. I was like, this is weird.
You're not-
But
you weren't
man,
feeling
I
it.
can't get enough of it now.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay.
All right, Henry, they told me to tell you the email for the CHT forehead has been sent. Signed,
Mr. Sassy.
Mr. Sassy.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right.
What is this? What color about the bobbin need to have the project?
Oh, for the project. What color should the bobbin be? It's just regular bobbin, right?
If you're doing freestanding lace, you want to try to have the bobbin match your top thread because so that it covers everything 360 and it doesn't matter how you look at it, it's going to look great. But for projects like these, you can do white thread, black thread, it's okay. You don't have to go too crazy about it. And you can buy pre-wound bobbins in multiple colors. So like I said, if you're doing freestanding lace or something that they're gonna see both sides of it, then you might want to match the top thread to the bottom thread. But most of the time, you can just use one thread for the bottom and then leave it like that.
A-Dub says, I'm ready to come back so we can go to lunch again, Carl. That place was great.
Ah!
Okay.
I got him hooked,
Yep.
just like this bass on my head here. See?
Got him hooked. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if Alan saw that. Show him that. Show him that.
There you go, Alan. Maybe you can make one of these hats.
And again, we're going to be showing you the tutorial on how to do this on Friday. So stay tuned. In 2 days, we're dropping that.
But you know, the thing I love about these lives is that people get to see the machines in action and what we do on a daily basis, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not hard. It's super easy. Look at that. This thing has been running. It's at 970 now.
And it's like we can talk in like normal volume. We can still hear you. It's not like super loud and
Yeah,
overwhelming.
that's right. We don't have to talk in any different. Oh, somebody likes mofongo, Cuban
Yeah.
food. Oh yeah, Miami food is great. Cuban toast and coffee every single day, man. With that buttered toast, with the way they flatten it in the panini press, you know.
Yeah.
That's some good stuff, man. You get the Cuban bread with the butter, and they just slap that bread on there, man. It's just so good. But you gotta dip it in your coffee. I don't know if you guys do that, but you gotta dip it in your coffee. The café con leche. It's nice and sweet. It's delicious. Somebody ordered a Swift. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, no, they ordered it before because the Swifts are sold out.
Oh yeah, they're sold
Yeah,
out.
they're sold out.
Those things went so fast.
They were
That was a
like
crazy
sold
deal.
out. Yeah, and that's what I was telling you about. Some people.
1,000 right there. We hit 1,000.
Yeah, 960 was there. So like that's what I was telling you. Some people because the Swift was at such a low price. A lot of people ordered it, and some people ordered it. They're like, "Oh yeah, let me get my place in line." And then when it's time to pay, they didn't pay, and now it's sold out. And they're like,
Yeah.
"Hey, I'm back. Where's my payment link?" I'm like, "Yeah, that machine is no longer
Yeah.
available." So you snooze, you lose. The Swift is sold out. The MT2001 8S is sold out. The two-head floor models sold out.
And those were great deals at 9,000.
Yeah,
for the
exactly.
marquee.
Yeah, 9,000, like 900 or something. Yeah, so it's those three models are sold out. We have the Marquee 1501. We have the Creator. And we have the
35
Marquee 2001. And so those are the ones that are available. But once those are gone too.
Yeah, you guys missed out on some deals, man. It's a shame, but
But not too late now. It's still got great deals on floor models of these behind us, right? The 2001, the 1501 on the Marquee, and then the Creator or the EM1010, which we don't have one here to show you, but we have some in stock for EM1010 floor models as well as brand new ones. We have probably about another like 30, 40 brand new, and then maybe like 2 or 3 on the floor models. I don't know the exact number, but it's definitely in the low single digits. Oh, and it gives you a little music when it finishes.
It sings. So now we can just tear this off. Look how easy that.
Maybe we should make it. We should program it to do that song.
Which one?
To the,
Oh yeah. Let me just pick the heart
So
out.
do the John Hamm meme.
Yes.
When it finishes, and it just makes that sound.
So the final step is to just hit this with the heat press.
Oh, because you actually not have to. You're not supposed to have the heart there. It's
Right.
Okay.
See, he's making a finger heart.
Oh,
Henry.
okay, got you.
And look, perfectly centered right on the line. If you can see that, if you can see the chalk line that I drew on it. So let us unhoop it now, and we'll just cut the back out of it. But we have to just, we don't have the heat press now, but we will off camera. But this is just one way to do multiple different things. So we have kind of like an applique style ugly sweater. So you see, that's pretty, huh? Look at that.
One of our staff says you should have done the faux chenille on the hat of the Grinch, like on the white. Oh, that would have been.
Yes, that would have been nice.
great.
We could have done applique. Who said that?
Probably Lara or someone behind the scenes.
Who said that? Yeah. But the cool thing is I used a random tatame pattern to give it that.
Oh, that like
yeah, you see, it
texture
doesn't look like
I
regular
see.
tatame, so it looks textured.
Okay.
See?
But yeah,
So
I think
it's all about the
I think
digitizing.
the faux chenille would have taken.
Yeah,
it
that would have been
that would
cool.
have been like the hat type of.
But it's
feel,
not
you know what I
over
mean?
yet, though, Henry. I
Okay.
could take that. I could take some felt and actually lay it on top of it, and just make it look
Right.
pretty.
Okay.
So there's multiple ways.
But
Remember,
yeah,
this
this
is an
came out
ugly
great.
Christmas sweater.
Yeah, this
Everything
came
is
out
nice
great.
and centered, beautiful.
That glitter green,
it's so nice.
against the green sweater.
Yep.
Nice touch there, and then the kind of like almost like neon green on the
Yes,
outline
yes,
gives it that contrast.
to make it pop.
Yeah, and then you got the hat texture there.
So now all we have to do is cut the backing off and then stick it in the heat press and press it, and we're done.
Cool.
So we did it.
All right, guys.
2 complete jobs.
2 complete jobs, and
You have
hopefully
until the end of today to get your deal. So
Yeah,
make sure
guys.
you chime in because you're gonna
Let's
once
see
they're
if,
gone, that's it. Are we doing any other lives before the rest of the year?
we might do another one.
One more.
Yeah,
so
we
we
might
probably
do
have
another
one
one.
more. So
But it's certainly not going to be like even better than this. It's
No,
just going to be
everything
like
is sold
maybe yeah, exactly. By the time that happens, it's just going to be
Yep.
whatever deals are on the remaining, and it's going to be the same thing. So
slim pickings.
it's not going to be anything even more discount. Because some people are like, hey, I'm just waiting for steeper and steeper discounts. We mentioned this from the start of Black November.
Yeah, they're not
And
going to
we
get
said
any better
it's
than
not going to
this.
be any better. It's just going to be right. And then we introduced the floor models, to clear those out. Those are steeper discounts, but it is a floor model versus a brand new one. So there is a difference. But yeah, the floor models are not going to get any cheaper. The more they sell out, the more we sell on those, the less that we have. And once they are gone, they're gone. We can't create more floor models. And then for the brand new ones, like you said, we're clearing out 2025 inventory to bring out the 2026 inventory. Once the new ones are gone for the 1501 and the 2001, which we are still giving you a great deal on the $1,000 off if you use the coupon code MARK1000. Once those are gone too. Then it's going to be the 2026 models. So cool.
And you are getting that 5-year warranty on the new model, so
Exactly.
you can't ask for better than that.
That's standard. And then the floor models will be a standard 1-year warranty, which is still great. You get your peace of mind, parts and labor, non-consumable parts and labor covered, and everything covered for that 1 year. Cool. All right, so guys, we're coming up to the end of the stream. We've been going live for a little bit over 2 hours. Look at that. That's great. Awesome.
Nice. I love the colors.
Looks good. Looks good.
Love it.
You will be the winner of the ugly sweater contest, if there is one.
It's too pretty though.
Yeah.
That's too
It's
pretty.
not that ugly.
It's not that
It's
ugly.
not that ugly. All right. But yes, we did say that everyone on today's live is going to be a winner. We're nice.
There it is.
Thank you. Thank you. It
Doesn't it warm
it compliments.
your
Yes. All right. Okay. So we are doing a special gift for everyone that showed up today. So thank you for spending this Wednesday with us. Actually, someone asked at what temperature and time to settle to press the last.
Oh,
step?
the last step is 310 for 10 seconds.
310 for 10 seconds. All right. So
That's
it's
it.
very, very simple.
And you want to use a pillow, a pressing pillow underneath it.
Okay. Just to make sure that you get all the heat like spread.
Right,
Yeah.
because the embroidery is raised and the vinyl sticks underneath it. So the pressing pillow will make sure that everything comes to the surface so it adheres to it really well.
Okay.
But
and put the pressing pillow inside the sweater.
Correct.
Not
Not
on top of the sweater. Okay. Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pressing pillow goes underneath or inside the sweater, not on top of it.
Yes. Correct. All right. Don't make that mistake. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't,
I heard about it.
Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about,
I heard
then
about
don't
it.
then don't worry about it. All right.
Forget about it.
Yeah. Okay. What else? Yeah, people asking about sales discounts on the magnet hoop and the belt hoop. Yeah, our team is answering that. There's 30% off on the belt hoop. On the mighty hoop and stuff, no discounts there, but unfortunately.
And why is that though, Henry? They want to know, right?
Yeah, because we don't
make
those.
it.
We don't make it.
We don't make it.
We don't determine the price. It is what
Yeah,
it is
that's-
for what they sell.
we are at their
We're just,
mercy.
yeah, we're just a reseller, so we don't get to control that. But the things that we manufacture, which is 90% of the
Yeah.
stuff
Now,
you see.
the good thing is that it is something that you can bundle into the machine and get financing off of it. So that's
yeah.
the advantage.
Correct.
So if you were to buy it directly from them, well, you'd be stuck with that payment.
Yes.
But if you buy it through Racoma.com, then you're able to just kind of bundle everything in so you have one payment.
Yeah.
And it makes it a lot better and
Correct.
more
Correct.
attainable.
Correct. So that's why if you're buying a machine and you're like, hey, let me add on some mighty hooping station,
Belt hoop,
those
robot
things,
frame.
you can roll it into the financing that you already got approved for,
Right.
just as long as it's within the credit limit that you got approved for.
And it's only going to be like a couple bucks extra.
Exactly, because if you buy it from Mighty Hoops and whatnot, and you buy it separately, you cannot finance just that thing separately. You finance it with the machine; it's just all rolled into one payment. You get that's the perk there. So you get some good discount there. Because time value of money. I don't have to pay $1,000 up front. I pay it over time,
Sure.
and it's at 0% interest if you qualify. Then it's kind of like
That's
free
right.
money,
And you're making money to pay for it as you're going. So
exactly.
it kind of
it kind of pays for
it's
itself.
like a chamois. It pays for itself.
Exactly. All right. So for everyone, so people are getting a little bit anxious on the code for the gang sheet. We're gonna run a quick poll just to make sure whatever the crowd wants, we're gonna give it to them. So we're gonna run a quick poll on YouTube. We can only run the polls on YouTube, unfortunately. So go on over to YouTube if you want to vote on it. You can either get what I mentioned, which is the gang sheet. Okay, one gang sheet, 22-inch by 24-inch long. All right, we give you the link and the code to get that for free. You can either get that or the design for the Grinch that we did, which some people wanted. So we'll kind of run that on the poll.
I think I know who's going to win.
Who's going to win? Who do you think is going to win?
I think the DTF, man.
DTF, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a lot more value.
I think the DTF is, you can just customize it, make it your own.
Yeah,
and you
that's
can do
right.
it in anything,
That's
know.
right. That's right.
And right now, you can take your family pictures that everybody loves and just throw them on a shirt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You could wear your family picture
Yep.
for Christmas, you know?
Yeah. And Carl will personally print that
You
for you.
could do the J.C. Penney photo shoots. Have you seen those? The J.C.
Oh
Penney
yes,
photo
yes.
shoot.
I did one. I did one last year. My wife made me do it.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then we brought the kids too. So it's
We
like,
can simulate some.
yeah, like this.
J.C. Penney photo shoot.
Yeah, lay down and then. Yeah, we did one of those at Macy's, which is kind of the same thing at the mall.
Macy Penny, J.C. Penney, it's all the same, right?
Okay, all right. So look, guys. Well, a lot of you are commenting, but if you could, it seems like Gang Sheet is a lot more of the
Gang
winner
Sheet,
there.
Gang Sheet.
Yeah. So
We've talked it up already. Everybody already wants that gang sheet.
But do you see the poll on YouTube yet?
I'm
No?
not seeing. I'm on YouTube, but my comments stopped.
Oh, okay.
It stopped going. Let me see. How do I get back to that?
Okay. I mean, you guys are commenting below. That's fine. Also, we usually run a poll just to see how many votes, to tabulate the votes, because we can't see everyone's comments.
Somebody said I tried to contact you guys.
Yeah. Someone. Deborah says, "Why can't we get both?" I mean, come on, guys. We are already giving. From a logistics standpoint, it's a little bit harder to send everyone the design, but. We are giving you a great value for being here. Don't get greedy.
That's
All right.
good.
Are they making it right now? All right, cool.
What are they making the code?
Yeah, no, they're making the poll. But for the time being, all right, I'll tell you about the code after we confirm that the gang sheet is what we want, and then everyone can get a gang sheet. Let's see. We don't see the poll yet, but that's all right. You can also type in the comment in the meantime, just to let me know. In the meantime, while we get the poll up, the poll is live right now. All right, on YouTube.
Like I said, I think I know who's gonna win.
Yeah, I think the DTF is gonna win as well.
But nevertheless, look at these. Look, these things even have the plastic on them. That's how demo they are. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, so we got, gang sheet 92%. I don't even think we need to go through the rest of the poll. But, we appreciate you guys voting and letting us know. All right, we're going to get a free gang sheet. 93% of you want the gang sheet, so that's what we'll do.
Now, you need to make it yourself at the gang sheet builder. I'm not going to make the gang sheet for you.
Correct.
Whenever you send it, I'm going to print it. That's it.
Correct. We're gonna print it for you free of charge, and we're gonna send it to you free of charge, so you don't have to pay shipping. All right. Next time around we do this, probably at least got to pay the shipping.
Yeah.
But this time around, all right, we're gonna appreciate everyone joining, and a lot more people join on this live.
This was a good one.
Yeah, hopefully you got some discounts, guys, on the machines, and you actually compensate Carl for gonna print all these shirts for you guys, or all these gang sheets for you guys. Get these machines that you guys have been on the fence about, and take advantage of the discounts. All right, we're gonna tell you about all the codes. We're gonna tell you all the codes. Bring me that right there.
Let's see it. They take a screenshot of that.
Since I don't know if we have a graphic or not, but if we don't, I'm just gonna use this. Oh, we do? All right, I'm gonna show this too. Why not? No, don't use that. That's my personal secret sheet.
Oh.
All right, but anyways, this all the I don't even thing you can see it on here, but okay, there we go.
There it is.
We put the graphic on there.
Take a screenshot until the end of the day.
So to announce the free 2 feet gang sheet, 22-inch by 24-inch, right? 2 feet long. Whatever designs you want to fit onto the 2 feet long gang sheet, Carl is going to personally print it for you. You're going to enter in the code PRINT2 on our website. We're going to send you that. We're going to pin the link to on the gang sheet builder. To be able to order that. All right. Again, no purchase necessary, but you got to go to the actual order page for the gang sheet, put in that code PRINT2, and then it will discount your order 1,000%. You can't. Well, 1,000% is
2,000%.
I give you.
We're gonna owe you money.
I pay you to send you the gang sheet. It's a discount at 100%, and then so it's free of charge, free shipping as well. And then Carl's gonna print that and ship it to you. Any design you want, any multiple designs if you want, as long as you can fit it onto the gang sheet, we will print it. Now, I'm not gonna have any sort of like, hey, we're not gonna call you back and forth to be like, your design ain't good. You gotta make sure. Yeah,
no.
We don't have
Whatever
time for that.
you send me,
whatever,
I'm printing it.
Exactly. So
That's
make sure your design is, what is it, 300 DPI minimum.
Yeah, 300 DPI minimum, a PNG file with no background.
Okay.
Unless you want the background on there.
Yeah, okay.
But, try to keep it no background. So if you have this image like that, that's what I'm going to get. I'm not going to get the little square that comes with it. So I don't want this, right? I don't want a JPEG like that. I want a PNG, something like that. 300 DPI, no less than that. Make sure the colors are ready like you like it, and organize it so you guys can mix. So put them close to each other, stack them. Don't put them on top, but put them next to each other.
Yeah.
And
you gotta still leave some space to make sure that you can
cut through it.
Yeah,
right.
Cut around.
If you're not good with scissors, then
maybe
leave
leave some
yourself
space.
more room.
But you can go wild on what you want to do, and we'll print it for you. You can do 1 2 foot long design if you want.
You could.
And then we'll just print the single design. All right. So we're gonna do that for you, free of charge. All you gotta do is use the code PRINT2, okay, and then we will print that for you. You gotta go to the gang sheet builder. It's gonna be at Ricoma.com /products. Well, we have the link there /custom DTF gang sheet builder. But you just click the link there. Use the code PRINT2, and we can print that for you. Put up the graphic and put the PIP on the for us on the codes. So that's for the gang sheet, all right? If you that's only going to be available today. So whoever's on this live, maybe we leave it up to the end of the day, but tomorrow it's going to be gone because I can't have Carl printing like 1,000 sheets.
Sure.
Yeah. So all right. So that's going to be the gang sheet builder there, and limit 1 per customer too.
Oh yeah, one per customer.
One per customer. If it's all like the same shipping address and it's like this guy ordered 10, that's the system prevents you from doing that. Okay, one gang sheet per user.
And at the end of today, you're done. So make sure you go home now and build your gang sheet, get your images together, and get it done.
Correct. All right. And then for those of you that wanted kind of just a huge summary put the? Okay, are you able to put the PIP?
No, because it's interrupted.
Oh, okay. So so for everyone that wanted a summary of all of the codes that we've dropped for today for all of the discounts, all right, you see that on the screen, right there. For the any EM1010 or Creator 10 needle embroidery machine, the already discounted price on the website. If you use the code EM500 off, you get an additional $500 off the brand new EM1010 or Creator models. Okay, so that's the first code that you see there. We already talked about the Print 2 for the free 2-feet gang sheet on the gang sheet builder. If you a lot of people are asking about the Chroma Lux upgrades. You can do the embossing digitizing that we showed you on today's live. For that, use the code LUX40 on either Ricoma.com or ChromaEmbroidery.com to upgrade, or new users can get 40% off on Chroma Lux. All right, on the Marquee 15 needle and 20 needle machines, you can get an additional $1,000 off on using the code MARQ1000 MARQ1000. And then the Luminaris 200, we showed you the kind of the sublimation on the patch on the hat. You can if you want that stitch and print type of capability, you would need the sublimation cartridges and the sublimation bundle for the white toner transfer printer. You can get an additional $20 off using the code LUM200. All right, and last but not least, something that's not on here that I actually I forgot to mention. All right, take a screenshot of this, guys, because we're gonna take this off the screen now, just so you have all the codes. But for the actual DTF printers, because we mentioned about the DTF gang sheets that we're giving away for free, right? For everyone that wants to claim that on this live stream. We did forget to mention one thing. We forgot to talk about the DTF printers themselves.
That's right.
That are also discounted. No codes needed for that one. It's already discounted on the website. If we can bring that up and show that the DTF 2402, so the Revel 2 24-inch printer, which is the exact same printer that we'll be printing the gang sheets on,
Correct.
that you guys are claiming. All right, if you're looking to get into DTF printing, can we bring that up? All right, so you see that on the screen there. Instead of the MSRP price of $24,995, it's now at $14,995. All right, $14,995.
Wait.
Yeah, it's not a typo.
Hold on.
It's not.
Hold on a second. I gotta clean my ears out. What did you just say?
It's not a typo. $14,995 for a 24-inch. Is that too cheap?
$14,995. So we went from $24,995 to $22,995 to $19,995, and now we're at
$14,995. Is that too much?
No, you're the boss, man. Wait, I had to check because this is the first time I'm hearing this. That's crazy.
$14,995.
An extra $5. That's better.
Yeah.
That's like the lowest you're gonna get it.
Yeah, I'm not dropping this any lower.
That's it.
Because after that reaction, I'm definitely not.
No, that's crazy.
That's
I'm telling you.
And I think that was not edited, not scripted. It was just like you were like literally like, yeah.
People, he's lost his mind. You better take advantage of it right now. Let me tell you.
I've had a little bit too much to drink this morning.
Yeah, probably.
Too
much.
And then $14,995. Yes, that's not a typo. Look at that, Carl. That's not a typo. That is not a typo.
Oh my God, that's real. Look at that, $14,995 right now at Ricoma.com.
Yeah.
And it used to be, look, $24,995.
$10,000.
That's $10,000 off, man.
Almost MSRP. Yep. All right, you get
Wow.
You get the printer, you get the shaker dryer, you get the purifier, and you get one full set of ink.
A full set, a whole liter of each color.
CMYKW.
That's correct, and you get a full roll of paper. This is not like a starter kit.
Oh no, sorry, no paper at this point. No paper, but you get the inks. But you can add on the paper if you need. Yeah.
That's still.
But
good,
the printer itself.
Okay.
The shaker dryer, the stand that it comes on, the purifier.
No paper, that's nothing.
Yeah, the paper is like $200-$300.
Yeah, it's not.
But I just knocked off $5K.
Sure.
Or 10K.
10K.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that's the actual printer that we're gonna print on these
That's
DTF gang
exactly what
sheets
I'm
that you guys
gonna
are gonna order. We have one in the showroom. So that printer is going on sale for $14,995. I don't know how long I'm gonna keep that up. probably as soon as it runs out, I guess. So it's not,
How many do we have in stock right now?
probably like a dozen.
All right, so the
Yeah.
supplies are limited.
Yeah, maybe
So,
maybe a dozen.
like those people that were crying about.
Oh, yeah.
I had it in my cart. What happened? Well, if this is it, you
Yeah.
better hit that send button right now and check
Exactly.
out real quick. 'cause-
And you have financing options. You see there, like pay as low as $318 a month. You
Yeah.
can finance it for $318 a month if you qualify for the 0% up to 36 months. So yeah, you can get it for $14.95 right now. So from Carl's reaction, I think this is rock bottom. So
yeah,
that's we're not gonna do any more.
You have hit rock
of that.
bottom for
Yeah,
sure with that
for
one.
sure,
man.
for sure, for sure.
Give
And
me
so,
a second. Let me go order one right now. Because
the next thing you know, 2 out of the dozen is ordered by employees because we got such a good
let
deal
me
on
tell you,
this.
that's gonna happen. I bet you somebody's gonna walk away with that.
Yeah. So yes, you need 240 volt for the dryer to work. So it's no different than your at-home dryer.
Correct.
You need 240 for it to work because it is a powerful dryer. So
The people that run these out of their garages, all you need is an extension cord to your dryer plug.
Correct,
And that's it. 'Cause
correct.
you've already got the connection
correct,
already.
correct. It's the same plug as your dryer because your dryer at your at-home dryer runs on 240 volts. All right, or 220. So all right. So someone asked, how fast do we need the gang sheets built? Like I said, end of today. I'll give you guys like what is that? 7, 8 hours to get this in. We'll probably print these by the end of the week and ship them out before Christmas. So all right. So with that said, yeah. So not till 6 p.m. I mean, we can do it a little bit more than 6 p.m. We'll probably turn it off like tomorrow morning, just for people that if they're rewatching this live or something. But yeah, you got less than half a day. All right, less than half a day.
I'm gonna have to get the machine ready, put a brand new
yeah.
roll in it, because these orders are gonna
Oh
come in.
man, yep. And then if you like the way that the samples feel, and then you like I said, you got this. It's printed on the exact printer that we're dropping $10,000 off of.
Correct.
So then you'll be like, this is from the exact printer that I could get for $10,000 off. I like the quality. And if you're like,
Yes.
let me do this on my own, and I can have the capabilities to print them for other people, then you can get that printer for $14.95. All right, so there you have it.
Now, remember, the only caveat is I'm only gonna print what you send me. So if you don't like what you send me, you're not gonna like what you get.
Yeah, exactly. So
Make sure it's a design that you like.
Exactly. We're not gonna, we're giving away so much value here. We're not gonna go back and forth with you.
I'm not gonna edit it. I'm not gonna
We're
be
not gonna edit it.
photoshopping. The way you send it is the way
you get it. So if you need the background taken out, do that beforehand. Our gang sheet builder gives you some capabilities to do that. But preferable, it's a vector file. You upload it. You have no background unless you want the background, and high resolution. All right,
That's
high
correct.
resolution. So that you can get a good quality print. All right, cool. So guys, all of those codes are live. And once these supplies run out, they run out. These are great deals. If you missed out previously, don't miss out again. If you're on the fence and you're like, hey, I'm joining this live because I saw you guys announced a big price drop is coming, take advantage of this. All these models behind us, the 1501 Marquee, the Marquee 2001, on the left side of me, right here, are also $1,000 off using the code MARQ1000, MARQ1000. You got the Creator for $500 off using the code EM500 off. You can also apply that same code to an EM1010 if you wish to save an extra couple of $1,000s there. So guys, all these codes are live and
for December 17th only. So if you're watching
Correct.
this, December 17th, 2025.
It might even some of these the machines might even go out before the codes expire.
Yeah.
I mean, the quantities of the supply might go out before the codes expire. So if you like something, if you see it and you like it, jump on it, make sure you order it, and then we'll try our best to get it to you. The sooner you order it, the quicker we can get it to you, and hopefully we can get it to you before the year end.
Because most of the demo units, we already have them in stock. They're
Correct.
here. Or,
Correct.
So it's
We
just
just gotta pack some of
them
these up,
and send them out.
ship it. Yeah, exactly.
So, there is a possibility you might be able to get it.
I think that if you order the single head today, you have a good chance of getting it before December 31st. Because single heads, it's very easy.
Yeah.
If you order a multi-head, it might take a little bit longer, but all these codes that we're mentioning are all for the single head. So if you're looking at that, and then Chroma Lux, 40% off. So you guys asked a lot of questions. I appreciate that on all of the Chroma questions, and you can do a lot more with hands-on digitizing that you can control all the stitches and all the features. 40% off using the code LUX40. So make sure you get on that if you're looking to upgrade. All right, cool. So with that said, guys, thank you for joining. Thank you, Carl, for showing us again. another set of interesting stuff. And,
Yeah, that was awesome.
And we can't wait to be back again with some
Video dropping Friday. Make sure you tune in Ricoma TV on YouTube.
Yeah, make sure you tune in on Ricoma TV on YouTube to see how that's done and the tutorial there. Cool, guys. Thank you for watching. Get those deals before they go out. Don't tell me I didn't warn you, because people have been already crying about that before.
That's it.
Nothing I can do.
Don't sleep
Nothing I
on
can
it,
do.
because if you wake up, it's going to be
Unless we
gone.
start selling time machines, I can't
Yeah,
go
that's
back
it.
and change that. All right? So if you missed out, you missed out. I'm sorry. All right, cool, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Order those game sheets if you want them, and see you guys next time.
Until the next one.